Hello and welcome to Twisted Throne, specifically SIT, Stand Intervention Team. And I would like to ask my wonderful players to present themselves left to right on the starter screen.
Hi, it's me, Eric. I exist occasionally. I don't know, I might take a leave of absence. Playing Lotus, your wonderful collision abusing thief.
No,
May or may not have a heart of gold, we'll find out.
next on the list.
Hello, I'm Team WSMF and I am playing the wonderful Kenashiko. Bonsoir to all the viewers.
Rose starts speaking hieroglyphics. She's high, don't worry about her. Last one?
Hello, I'm Seven, local disaster artist. One day you'll see my art, I promise. I'm playing Chameleon. Anger issues and rats. Also short.
Lots
Totally not a reflection of your life.
lots of rats.
Imagine being short.
After the last session, everybody went to, take Taco Bell, everyone made some phone calls. After such, Preston took you guys back into the police station. He put back on the fucking uh, anti-stand cuffs and put the gloves back in your hands because he's like, I don't want to deal with my boss complaining about this shit, so you guys put this on and deal with that. And he also eventually took you guys out of the cells, put you in the back of this fucking police truck, and is like, hey, I'm gonna take you guys to like your new apartment. And yeah,
In a car.
you guys feel the momentum of the car seize as then John Prescott knocks on the little bulletproof window on the thing like, I think we're arrived.
Well, I suppose we are going to get to see our new home.
As he opens the door
Oh
and
shit.
you guys have been seeing misdirection here just go wild on this dude that she pulled out of nowhere, and she's not on this planet right now. Okay, she is holding my shoulder. That's good. I'll guide her somewhere, maybe. Wait, that's not good.
You take care of her.
Yeah, she smoked like 10 joints. I can't believe you didn't smell it.
You know what? This is a team building exercise now. Why don't you guys help her out? He kind of just shoves her in your direction, and she kind of just stands there.
No, you're the one that knows the houses or whatever the hell. You're doing that.
Uh,
No.
Lotus, I'll take one side if you take the other.
Fine, works with me.
Very good.
Yeah.
Ken wraps his arm around. He wraps his arm behind one side of Miss D.
Actually, take take the cigarette away from her mouth. We're gonna have to enter this place here.
Yeah. Ken picks out the cigarette and flicks it to the ground.
You see, like, no.
If there no smoking indoors.
Well, that's what you get for being too fucking high. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Now, I'm gonna need you all to pretend like you aren't criminals, okay? The people working here don't exactly know everything, but you're gonna be living here now. You guys are gonna be able to move around the city, but you try to leave the islands and you're arrested for a long fucking time. You signed a contract and whatever. Politicians, am I right?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
I'm
what
just
else
talking
gonna
to you.
present?
Okay.
Come on,
All of you speak.
come on, you hot son of a bitch.
Right, yeah.
Oh, look at that!
I'll just go
Teamwork!
faster. She'll just go before that. She's not waiting.
Let me move this here.
Okay.
As you guys actually were able to see through the windows, as he opens the doors. Good evening, madams. Sorry, I just had to bring in quite a few cousins of mine. You know how it is. And you see the one with the like pink little piece of hair. She looks at you. Oh, it's the Taco Bell guys. Oh,
That wasn't my.
The Taco Bell guys, that's what you remember us as?
yeah.
Well, I would.
I mean, fair point, fair point.
Yes, well.
Promise to get in the door.
You see the girl bringing in like the donut or the donuts. Oh, you know, of course, you guys brought Taco Bells for us.
Yes. I remember. Yeah. Was it good?
Oh.
Ken gives him a polite
Oh, it
smile.
smelled like weed. It was great.
Yeah,
From
you can
what I
blame
know,
this
that's
person here.
yes, but from what I know, weed and Taco Bell go together quite well. So I've heard.
Yes, yes.
You have to consume some to make the Taco Bell taste good.
Yeah, yeah. Keep talking about
I-
weed in front of the cop. That sure will go well. Oh my kid, I don't give a fuck.
Yes, I kind of got that impression. Off we go. Come on. To your feet.
No,
No, Miss
not.
Miss B. No. Get him.
Stars. She
Get some
she
Yes, away.
she was about to hug you and stepped away. Chameleon.
Yeah, no, it's just this is not my problem.
All right.
Okay, so you
and-
guys are gonna be staying here for the next few 2 years apparently. Yep.
That's us.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Look forward
That's
to
that
getting.
long?
Did you? I'm sorry, Camille. Did you not read the contract?
Didn't say anything about yes.
2-year
It
contract.
was
Yes.
very explicitly upfront.
Yeah.
Look, a lot
Good
of things
duration.
have happened. All right. If
Did
it's
you-
free, if I'm gonna get a free
Did
apartment
you
for 2
read-
years, I ain't complaining.
If it makes you
Did you
guys
not read the
feel-
contract?
I did. A lot has happened since then. All right. Yes,
It's been like
Right.
what 6 hours? We went to Taco Bell. Well, not
Fair
6
enough.
hours, but maybe more, maybe less. We went to Taco Bell. That's what happened.
I've been around
And-
for a bit longer than that. Doesn't matter.
It's been. It's whatever. Ken gives a pointed glare at Chameleon. Let's just get to our rooms, yes?
Right. You take care of her though.
Yes, we should try.
Yeah.
He kind of looks over to Lotus. How are we going to get her up these stairs?
Lotus just like. Is Misty like standing up, or is she like slumped on the ground?
She's kind of standing up, looking at the stairs.
Okay, how about this? I can pick her up from under the shoulder. You get that side. I get this side. We kind of
I
hoist it
mean-
up. Yeah.
Yeah, works with me.
It's like moving furniture all over again.
Yeah, but instead of the highest person.
Yes, it's a little bit
Yeah.
heavier.
Yeah, same
Ooh.
difference really.
Ooh. Okay, but no, back up.
You see,
Alright.
like, oh,
Good.
that's so cute. I should take a picture of you guys. I could send it to my boss. Like,
I will-
team unit exercise.
I
carrying
will-
the junkie.
I will send your phone into oblivion.
Oh please, you do that. You're not getting out
I-
of jail.
To be honest, I would not mind. It's not that bad.
A million just
Right.
watches, probably like eating from one of like the free candy that I usually have like in desks and shit.
Yeah.
Million, you should probably come
You
up
see
with us.
as Carrie over here, Carrie, the girl on the desk, like, Scar.
Side eye. Thanks.
She's making conversations you don't know. You're just trying to make connections. Just talk with them. Be nice.
All right.
No, don't worry. I'm at the anti-socials. It's fine.
Looks her up and down. I don't know what the orange thing in her head is, but as a player, but nice hair.
Thank you.
Not.
She nods at
Just
you
there.
and gets you a second candy piece. Even though it clearly said take one.
I honestly imagine Chameleon was just taking fucking handfuls of them.
She's like, she doesn't mind.
What
Can
kind of
I?
candy is it?
Okay, Camilla,
Well,
please stop
well,
pestering
question.
the workers. Come on.
Well,
You're blocking
question.
the entrance.
Can Lotus use his stand to, as soon as Chameleon tries to pick up another piece of candy, to turn off the collision of their hand so that it just goes through the candy bowl?
You're wearing the cuffs.
Oh, right, good point. Never mind. Damn it, I was gonna be a little bitch.
Bees.
Dude, we became friends. What the fuck?
Well, it didn't happen, so
Bruh.
come on, Chameleon.
Okay. You know, I'm wondering what these rooms are gonna be like. I mean, it's a very nice building.
Oh, by the way, because we are spending too much money on this whole secret bullshit. You guys gotta be sharing some apartments here.
I mean, fair enough.
Okay. Are we two to a room? Are we all sharing one suite?
Do we get to choose?
Well, originally, not gonna lie, the mayor had planned out that the boys in a room, girls in another. But honestly, fuck it. You guys choose.
I'm staying with that guy. And she points at Lotus.
Well,
I thought that maybe we could keep boys and girls separate, and you know,
I
I'd
mean,
be
don't
fine
want to be
staying
near
with
her.
I honestly don't care as long as I get a place. It's been too long since I had a roof.
I agree. I just don't want to be with her. Points at this
Alright.
direction.
Okay, so we've had quite a lot of arguing recently, so I think I've come up with a system to help resolve these kind of disputes. Alright? Show me your hand.
Shows. Undoubtedly shows hand.
What?
Alright. Now,
Man,
these
what you doing?
You
give me just a second.
You
One
see
one
as
sec.
misdirection grabs your hand. Pretty.
Let's go. Let's go.
You
Okay,
pull it. You
just
pull it
pulling.
away.
So,
She kind of spins in place. Woo! It kind of lands
Familiar?
against the back
Focus.
against the wall.
Alright. Now, I don't know if you're familiar. This is something I learned from my parents. I don't know if it is popular around here. Rock, paper, scissors. Alright, do you know the rules?
Oh, yeah,
Hold on,
everybody
you're-
knows rock,
you're-
paper, scissors.
Hold on. Are you? Why are we doing this? You want to be with Lotus?
I just think it's fair to resolve the dispute quickly, you know?
I literally said I don't care as long as it's not with her.
Well, I don't. No offense to Miss D, but I think it's best to have two to a room, and I do not want to leave Miss D unsupervised. So,
Why don't you go with
We're going
her
to-
then?
because I think that the boys and girls should be separate, you know?
I don't give a shit. I haven't had a house in years.
Yes, well, that's why we are going to resolve this the old-fashioned way. We have come to an impasse. Rock, paper, scissors. All right.
You see, before you guys go to the rock paper scissors, Lotus, you walks by John Preston like, man, you are fucked with these two, aren't you?
I don't. I literally do not care who. They're making the fuss about it.
Yeah,
I just
Chameleon is
want
literally
to-
just. Go ahead. Sorry.
like. I just want to get into my apartment so I can have a space.
Oh, okay. Do you want
Just
the
leave.
Okay? Do you want the yellow one or the blue one?
Oh, we're not ready yet.
Okay.
Really?
Do
I
not
mean,
Chameleon,
we
make
just fucking
decisions
on-
already.
stairs that can.
All right, now, Diamond, I'm gonna pull. I would like to roll brains for something against Miss Chameleon to try and guarantee my success.
Okay.
The Chameleon is not even raising her hand. She's just dead staring, dead panning at you.
Come on. We resolve this quickly. All right. Rock, paper, scissors.
I got my reasons not to want to be with her. It's not that I don't care.
Yes,
that she's
and
not
I
sweet or
and I
whatever.
disagree. We have conflicting reasons. We will resolve this rock,
Okay.
paper, scissors.
You know what? That's it. Look,
Okay,
Lotus,
secret third option.
Look, Lotus doesn't
What?
give a fuck. She's definitely not choosing. So, rock paper scissors, you come on. Let's get this
alright.
over with. Hop.
I got
On-
actual reasons not to want to be with her. And you really, you okay?
I do not want to be in the room.
You really
with
think
you
I'm the best
druggy
person to supervise her?
Rock,
Are you serious?
Yes.
rock,
Because you have
paper,
many rats.
scissors.
I
We
mean,
resolve this.
Lo- lo-
Rock, paper, scissors.
Lotus
Come
has
on.
his head. Lotus has his hands against his face, just like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Chameleon, you're
internal
so
monologue.
fucking down.
Lotus is so done with these two. It's funny.
Chameleon?
He's laughing, but he's so done.
We could argue until the cows come home. Let's just go. On 3, all right? And Diamond, I would like to roll brains to resolve the conflict with Chameleon.
how are you using brains to win this? What is the strategy that you're using?
Well, yeah, okay. I was gonna reveal it if. I won, but yeah. So essentially, he says on 3, and then Ken is going to count in French, and wrong on purpose, so that he says instead of saying un deux trois, he says un trois deux, and so that he will shoot earlier. Un
Yeah, the
trois.
moment you.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
pulling a goof.
Should I respond, Dia, or?
How do you think she would react to the French?
I don't know
Yeah.
actual French, but Chameleon would be like, "Good fucking try. I speak French."
Wait, do
In
you?
French.
Okay.
He does.
She
And
does.
she's very fluent.
She
Do you have
does.
French as a language?
She
He does.
She made multiple flaws.
Oh.
She knows multiple languages.
He
Oh
knows multiple
shit! I did
languages.
not know that.
She knows.
She speaks 4 languages.
And you fucked up.
Could I still roll?
Actually,
Could
No, she's gonna fucking just
no.
that's bad here.
Here's the thing. Now that she knows French, you guys just know 1d3, 1 beats 2, 2 beats 3, 3 beats 1, because it's gonna be a fair game now. Because you don't know.
Yeah,
that.
she. I mean, she could pull the trick and do a full one of her languages, but
I love that like Ken is trying to fake you out, and you actually know French. Okay, let's roll 1d3. So, yeah, you said 1 beats 2, 2 beats 3, 3 beats 1 diamond.
Yep, it's a circle.
Or-
It's a triangle, actually.
Yeah, no,
What
it's, could be a
what do
very
we
small.
roll?
1d3
okay.
/ roll space 1d3,
1
or as they
five,
call it in France, un dit trois.
on the toy. Yeah, I also do speak a little bit of French. In
Yeah. All right,
Right.
Alright, looks like Pinkman wins.
un trois, and he throws rock.
Well, I'm sorry to say this, but looks like you are on weed watching duty.
Oh
It's
well.
not that fucking weed I'm worried about.
What's the problem?
I'm not fucking telling you. That's personal.
Alright, well, we resolved it fair and square.
Is it
It
because
is
she's a
done and
girl?
over with.
Are you scared of girls? Is that it?
No.
Hmm.
She
I think you're
bad
scared of-
memories.
I see, you're
Okay,
scared
cool.
of girls. Gotcha. I understand.
No, it's not the girls. It's not the
it's
girls.
just-
It's
Okay,
Ken
look,
puts the head-
since you got the short end of the stick, no offense, Mrs. Rection, I'm sure you're lovely. Might as well get into your apartment first. Do you want the blue one or yellow one?
What's the difference?
One has blue bed sheets, the other one has yellow bed sheets.
Blue.
Blue?
Do we get separate rooms?
Nope, you're stuck with her.
I'll sleep on the street.
You know what? Sure. But just for safety, you're gonna have to put all of your shit in here. I would recommend.
Look,
I always carry everything with me.
Jesus Christ! You guys are gonna make so much of a fuss about it. I don't mind sleep. I don't mind being in the same room as the drug addict.
You see as
I don't think that's so much the problem. I think it's just
he opens the
Chameleon
door.
doesn't want to sleep in a room with her. and
Alright,
that's-
you go in there.
I just don't want to be with her. That's the only thing.
He shoves her in there, and she kind of just bonks against this window very slowly, and it just drops on the bed.
Sakura, but Chameleon, just can you put aside
No.
what this is for
Hey,
one night?
alright,
I'll
No,
swap
I
with you,
can't.
okay?
1
I'll
second.
compromise. You take tonight, I'll take tomorrow night. Can we
I
just
can't.
get this over with?
I
Why
can't.
does
I
this-
genuinely can't.
Why does this feel like mom and dad are fighting over custody?
It's kind of in reverse. I think we're pushing it off into each other. But I'm
Chameleon,
willing to compromise.
here's your copy of the keys of the apartment. There's a fully functional bathroom in there you can take a bath in because you smell bad.
What the fuck?
Okay, now that was uncalled for and rude.
I've been smelling
mean-
weed off of all of you this entire time. This is really
Yeah,
problematic
fair
to my
point.
nose.
Fair point.
At this
Look,
point, I don't think it's so much insult as fact. She said she was going to sleep on the street.
You know what?
I've smelt worse, to be fair.
Well, you should smell better. Go take a bath. Why don't you?
Okay,
She's just fucking staring at all of you like she hates every second of her existence right now.
Ken kind of leads into John Preston. Was there really no one else?
What do you mean?
Like, she's fighting a like this.
Okay, look, let's get. Okay, we have the other option because you clearly want to sleep with the Mr. Pink Hair over here. Or
No, no.
I don't care as long
That
as it
is-
isn't her.
Okay, now let's solve the problem the easy way then. Why don't you want to go with her?
But
You said there's a reason. We don't know the reason. Until we have one, we're just gonna assume we don't like her. And that's childish.
it's not that I don't like her. It's, I can't control it.
You can't control weed. I mean, that's valid.
It's not the fucking weed. I ain't telling ya.
The rats.
You have the
No,
cups on,
exactly.
You're fine.
It's not that. It's not that simple.
Mm-hmm.
You can't see it. I can.
If you,
You have
Jesus Christ.
señorita. Can I call you señorita? No, I'm not gonna call you that.
I'm going to punch you in the face.
You can try. But whatever stands you were seeing before, the rats.
It's not stats.
What the fuck are you complaining about? Go. You know what? He hands
Look,
Lotus.
even with
Lotus, you are given the key to the yellow apartment, which is this one. You're also given the key to the yellow apartment. You guys sort this shit out. I don't have to deal with this. Also, be nice to JoJo. He's the janitor over here.
JoJo.
Yeah, here, it's JoJo. He's my friend. You see the guy that just has the name JoJo written on his little like employee things. Like, I don't know you. Yeah, good times, JoJo. Bye bye. He opens the back door and leaves.
Ken gives a very slight wave to JoJo as John Preston is leaving.
Amelia just
Hi.
fucking shoots daggers at him.
You see him like, I'm just cleaning. I'm gonna clean.
Would you mind leaving for a moment? Just a moment.
No, we
Okay,
can.
that's fine. You guys solve your thing. He kind of very
Look.
awkwardly moves away. Closes the door
Look,
behind him.
it's gonna sound stupid. I thought it was stands maybe, but like, besides the stands,
Okay.
I got a sense for people. You know, I can kind of sense them, what kind of they look like, even if it's not stands. And I know my stand is rats, but I also got an extreme phobia of like rodents. And when I sense her, she's like rodents to me. And I've been holding on best I can, but the moment I see a fucking mouse, I will break down. I can't fucking sleep in that room. Is that what you wanted to hear?
And yet, your stand is rats.
I'm pretty sure that's kind of the reason why I got it, but yeah.
Huh.
So, to be clear,
She
Your
reminds you of
favorite-
rats?
yeah, that's
My rats don't do that to me, but I do fucking hate them, but they don't do that to me. But other ones, I got my stand and put it that way. It fucked me over, like in every sense of the word, and it just, my stand being the way it is didn't really help. Pretty sure that's how I got it. Generally like animals, but yeah.
that is
Oh, no.
okay. That's okay. That's not within your control. That's fine. Just why can you? Misty is not a rat, so I don't see where the phobia comes into play with her.
I
Tell you,
think
I
it's
can
more of
sense her.
I think it's more of an association.
No,
I
I can
think
like sense people's like motives and like kind of the intentions or nature. She reads like a big rat to me. Happy Bad, I think that's the fucking name, something like that. Fucking
A
rodent.
capybara is not a rodent.
I don't fucking know, mate. It's a rodent. It reacts a rodent to me.
Capybaras are big, dopey creatures.
They're
literally do
the
no
biggest
harm. They're
fucking rodent
friends.
in the world.
Capybaras are friends with everybody. You're telling me you're not going to be friends with a capybara?
I can't. I've tried, believe me.
But then, okay.
Capybaras lives in hot springs.
Capybaras are in fact rodents. Yes, I am animal autistic. I can confirm. They're in fact actually the biggest rodents in the world. But yeah, chameleon just has that.
Fun.
Yeah, completely
fact for
unreasonable
chameleon.
fear towards everything rodents, not just rats.
I mean,
Which, yeah, her face is bright, dark red right now. Arms folded, looking at the ground. Very mad, but clearly embarrassed to have to kind of share this.
I mean, I appreciate the full honesty of you and your weird feelings, like sensing people, and how you see a capybara in Miss D.
I didn't see an animal in you, if that's what if that helps you out.
Do I have an animal?
Okay,
Haven't
that's a good
sensed
question.
yeah much. It really depends on the person, mostly honest, but come over here.
Okay, so I want to ask for this ability, Diamond.
Yes,
Do you describe what Seven sees, or can I?
Hey, Seven.
Yes.
Do you like put a hand on him? Do you just look at
Yeah,
him?
I'm gonna put a hand on the guy. Yeah.
So, Diamond.
1 second,
Before we-
team. You put a hand on him, and then realize, wait, I can't feel anything. And it's just not from him. You just can't use empathy.
Fuck.
And then you look at
I don't know.
and then you're like, wait, why is it like this? And then you look at your wrist with the anti-stand cuff that you have. That's the only thing that could possibly stop you.
It's not a stand.
No, but it's a character type that depends on stands. It is in the lore. I made the fucking
Really?
thing. Yes.
I thought it was a separate thing, Lamau.
Yeah, I made the fucking type. I know what I'm talking
Get
about.
outplayed with the
I
types maker.
can't actually. Fuck.
So,
I don't-
okay, what do I look like?
I can't see
Hold on.
ya.
Am I
I can't see.
am I visible? Or?
It's just
No,
like
no,
a.
it's the fucking cuffs.
Oh, it's like a card read error.
No. It's more like I touch you and I can see like kind of like your soul, but not your stand. You know.
So
Well, then, if you can't see the stand or the soul of a person without, then you shouldn't right now associate Ms. D with a capybara.
Already saw it is the problem.
but you won't see it the capybara now. You just see Miss D, yeah. So like, just
Fred,
go.
I got problems. I ain't just gonna forget what I saw.
Okay, but you're not seeing it. It's like if you're afraid of the capybara, and the capybara is something that looks that you see when you see Miss D when you use your thing,
William,
then
William,
you
It's
won't
not just-
see it as long as the cuffs
it's
are
not-
on, yeah?
It's not just looking at it. It's just that's her.
no.
She looks like a giant fucking rat to me.
William, ammo your keycard.
This is so
I
Give it to me.
difficult. You are so difficult.
Chameleon.
Why?
I got an extreme
Uh,
phobia of rodents. I don't know why you want me to
Lotus.
tell you.
Lotus is going to hand Chameleon his yellow keycard. Just give him the blue one.
He stares at it for a moment.
Just take it.
Very slowly hands over the blue ones. Like she's expecting you to
Thank
gonna
you.
like attack her.
No.
Thanks.
Hands are free. Not gonna take it. It's yours now.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have fun sleeping in the same room. Lotus is gonna enter the blue room and shut the door.
Stares awkwardly at Ken. Like she's someone who's extremely angry and very much unapologetic, but she kind of just standing there looking kind of awkward after this sudden moment of kindness, or what she would read as such, at least.
I'm going to go get set up in the room. You can feel free to get your things set up.
I don't got a lot of
Uh,
things, to be honest.
Ken starts walking away and then looks back at Chameleon behind him.
I actually got everything here, and she like opens her jacket, and it's a straight up Resident Evil merchant jacket. She just keeps everything on her at all times.
I see. Chameleon, can I just... Ken is continuing to walk over to the yellow room.
Can I go back to finish the job?
Yes. Yeah.
We're done. Sorry to bother you.
Yeah. He said.
It's so sorry.
Yeah, no worries, man. He continues to like mop the floor over in this area.
Chameleon is not someone who generally is apologetic, but she'll like offer a piece of mint to this man. Peace
Thank
offering.
you. He grabs it.
All the trouble.
You rank one friendship with the fucking janitor. He's like, oh, thanks, man.
Look, man.
Thanks, ma'am. That's kind of nice.
It's just for the trouble. Don't mind it.
Mm-hmm. You see me unwraps it and eats the thing.
Rushes in.
By the way, just so you know, those are glass doors to the outside, so you can go take a breather or something.
Ooh. Wait, so the rooms are connected?
This is just a common outside area, but you have the keys to this and the key cards. It opens both.
That makes people breaking in too easy. Can I check the quality of the lock?
Sure. Roll
What
brains.
would I roll? Alright. Would my lockpicking thing help in any way or nay?
You know what? Sure. Makes sense. This
Yay.
is fate.
Oh. Do I roll anything then, or?
No, you roll brains versus fate.
Okay, gotcha. It would be then 2d6 plus 4 total?
No, 1d6
1d6.
plus your brains. Plus whatever
Okay.
traits make sense. In this case, the lockpicking one.
Yeah. It would be 4 total then. 8.
So you're just trying to figure out the quality of this thing, right?
Yeah, I don't want people breaking in.
So you look at it and it's honestly it is an electronic thing. It isn't. You need the key card specifically to open this, so it is an electronic thing. So you can't really lockpick it normally.
It could still be broken.
It is resistant enough that someone would need like a hammer, but at that point, the person can break in any door.
Okay.
At least it's a glass door, so if anyone tried to break in, you would immediately wake up.
Yeah, they should start keeping people from breaking in, but that's just being a paranoid.
Yeah, so the one thing that soothes your paranoid is if someone broke in, you would listen and wake up. Definitely.
Yeah.
Which is nice to know.
Yeah.
So Ken is setting out his clothes and his belongings and his personal items, and he's putting them out on the bed. Hey, Camilio?
Yeah. She looks around after like staring and like fidgeting with the lock a bunch.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
What would make you happy? He looks
What
at
kind of
you
question
dead-
is that?
A simple one.
I don't fucking know. I got free red. I got free food would be nice, I think. And
that all?
she's stumbling.
Is that all?
I don't got much else to leap for. No, that's not bad. It sounds just yeah, no, I'm a simple person. Yeah. I'm a simple person. I don't want much. She sort of
And
crosses her arms, looks away.
just still looking at you with that same contented grin. Your life sounds incredibly sad.
That's
You
my fucking
sound
choice.
like an incredibly sad person. You don't have any higher ambition, and frankly, I find that quite depressing. If room
Well,
and food is all it takes to keep you happy, why'd you even leave prison in the first place?
I want to Alright, bitch, you hear me out here. I've been trying to stay alive for the past fucking years. I had dreams, you know, I did. But then I had no choice. I had to be like this. I had to survive, or else I was gonna fucking die. I just didn't decide. Oh yeah, food and room is enough for me. I just had to take it. I got nothing else, and I leave prison because I was offered freedom. I was offered more chances to live. I got nothing else, and it was not my fucking choice. Hey,
Look, I just
Lotus is going to tap on the glass door.
shit.
Ken still looking down. I didn't mean to offend. It was just it sounded quite tragic. He looks up and sees Lotus at the door. Oh, let me get that.
Yeah, you hear muffled behind the glass door. Is this wrong? Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. We were just a little bit of idle bad take wrong. Sorry about that.
Yeah. It sounded
He gives a
He
knowing
did-
nod to Chameleon. We're good. It's not an argument. Just
All right. If you say.
no. Wait. He kind of looks at Chameleon for approval, like, we're good, yes.
Chameleon
But-
just kind of stares at you. More angry, looks somber, but she eventually just nods. But definitely still looks angry.
We can talk more about it later. It's fine. It's not an issue. What's
Probably
up,
not.
Lotus? What's the problem?
No, there's no problem. Just Ms. D's completely passed out. Like
alright,
no
well,
light behind the eyes, just completely just gone. Either sleepy, unconscious, or just too high to function.
No, I don't normally like. This is a weird question, but considering our situation, did you make sure she was tucked in?
Oh shit! Good fucking point.
I just wanted to
starts
make sure she was like,
running out the door.
hit and stuff. Oh,
Misty, get back in the room.
Hmm?
oh, is she? Did she get out?
You should lock her in.
Oh, that's
It,
pretty hair.
yeah, pretty hair. Yeah, I know.
She tries
Well,
to pat your hair with both of her hands.
Lotus begrudgingly allows it, but like takes an arm and like slowly drags her into the room.
Whee!
Just fucking lock the door next time. God.
She goes face first into the pillow, and you hear loud snoring.
And
Lock
Lotus
her
is-
up! From the
And Lotus is
distance.
going to tuck her in very, very tightly.
You hear her.
Oh.
Okay.
while Lotus is doing that. Ken looks over Misty. I genuinely did not mean any offense. It was just a poignant question. Sorry if it caused
That's-
you any undue stress.
You better be, but alright.
Yeah, she's
I don't
fully
want them
passed out at this point.
Okay, did you make sure to tuck her in?
Very tightly.
Thank
Did you lock the door?
It's locked.
Okay.
Alright. By the way, Ken kind of points to the glass door. I assume there's like a patio out here that you came
Oh,
into?
yeah. There's a
Okay,
patio.
that's nice. Nice.
It's actually not too bad of a day outside, so.
Yeah, no.
Be wise, and
uh,
it's a common area that you can just walk into your neighbor's house, but whatever.
It's the rich folk. They're like,
Well, hey,
I guess
At
spying
least-
opportunities, eh?
true. Well, hey, at least there is no further patio from this room. Like, points are around these things, like his 5 fingers, like this room specifically. It goes further beyond our room, but that's about it, really.
Mm. Looks good
As
then.
far as I'm concerned, the only entrances are that glass window and this door. And to get to this room from the patio, they have to go through our patio.
The glass
Okay.
door, say. The door, the fucking lock, is decent, electronic. Could be broken with a hammer, but at that point, probably just fucking break the door. So,
Yeah. And then again,
We'll
if
point
you
out
were, if
the-
you,
I just want to point out that the glass door is the type of glass is like really it's see-through, but like it's what's the name?
Okay.
opaque,
Not completely opaque, but like it's like you can see detail. It's kind of blurry. Blurry is the word.
Is it I was gonna say if it's listed one of like those in cars, there's glasses that are like really dark from outside, but if from inside you can see outside.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's
tinted, yeah.
yeah. You know
Yeah,
what?
tinted glasses.
You know
Yeah.
what? Tinted door. I think it's also very smart for a motel to have that.
Yeah.
It's
Thank you.
yeah. It's
Yeah,
it's
well,
a
then
different
again,
thing.
it's an electronic lock. If you want to steal, if you want to get into a place sneakily like that, you use a funny contraption to take a read of like the specific frequency it's looking for from the card and transfer it to a new card. Like it's
Eh.
easier to do that than to break with a hammer, because if you break with a hammer, that's a lot of noise.
And Ken knocks on the glass. It's tinted. It's very thick, so I think even a hammer hit probably wouldn't fully shatter it. We're
mean,
good.
Ooh,
We're good.
actually,
We're secure. It's private. It's
you
good.
can be too careful, but I'm pretty sure some dumbass came over with a hammer. They'd know how to handle it, but damages exist everywhere. Some damages are not strong, and some are overconfident.
Yeah, if we
Diamond
spend
question
every
for you.
moment.
So we currently don't have access to our stands. And that's it.
Yes.
No.
Cool.
Yeah, like she
So
was responding to him. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, so
I will
Lotus is
ask.
like, well, I mean, if we want to test the hammer theory, and you see Lotus sort of reach into himself a quick second, Ken, you see Lotus's hand sort of pass through his own skin, like his chest area, and you see him pull out from his like upper chest where there's some exposed skin, a fully intact, slightly rusted lead pipe. He just pulls it out.
Wait,
I
we
mean,
no,
just
probably-
got this fucking apartment. Come on.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't durability test our own glass. Yes. Don't, please.
Look, I want to know how strong it is, but if it actually breaks, we probably gotta pay for it.
true,
And-
and we are all felons who don't have money. Good point. And you see, just as easily as Lotus pulled it out of his own body, you see him just as easily sort of push it back in.
You know that
Like
is,
Like there's
That's-
no Lotus seems fine. He doesn't seem hurt. It just happens, very nonchalant.
that is a very useful trick.
Oh
I
yeah,
assume
you haven't
that's
seen
not-
that before.
I think I saw a bit of it back in the prison.
It's not a
Is
stand
it,
thing.
Oh no, it's not. I mean, we can't use our stands right now. We have the the little gloves on, little cuffs. No stand.
Well, I assumed my fucking, like my empath or whatever the fuck senses were in stand, and apparently the stand, so I assumed you just couldn't do shit.
Oh, this no stand. I mean,
Can you teach
funny
me?
fact. Take it.
Can you teach me? It'd be pretty useful.
Knock, 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 knock.
Ah!
Chameleon, could you get that?
She will, like, is there one of those things to see who it is?
People?
On the
Yes,
door?
there is.
Yeah. A lock.
You-
I imagine I recognize this person. Go
Uh,
ahead, sorry.
I would have to rewatch this session to see if you ever see
Like-
this guy specifically.
I'm
but
pretty sure we see,
but-
like, the general blue guy, blue hair,
Yeah.
or this guy's
We
We saw
vaguely.
we saw two of the brothers. I think. I don't think we saw this guy in particular, but
yeah.
But, like, basically, am I aware this guy is not gonna kill us if I open the door?
Actually, no, you didn't see this guy. I think he was inside working at paperwork. You never got into his room.
We did see him in the prison. I think we saw him
No,
in the
no,
office.
Yeah.
he was specifically in a paper room that you didn't see him. You didn't get in there. I'm remembering. You saw the other brother though. You saw two other brothers, not this guy.
Yeah.
Yes, essentially,
Yeah.
this guy we can open
Actually,
the door for.
roll brains to make the connection that he's probably
Ooh.
related to those two, if you want.
if he's wearing a
Who is
police
it?
uniform
Either,
with blue hair,
either way, he looks like a cop. He's wearing a cop outfit.
yeah.
He said, she still was gonna ask who it is.
He's like, shit, I keep forgetting this character's name because it's not as relevant. His name is.
Dude, I'm a paranoid bastard. I don't know why you wanted to.
His name is Jax, or whatever the fuck is the French. You pronounce the French names.
I believe it should be
Jacques.
Jacques.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm Jacques. Jacques? I'm Brazilian. Give me a break.
Yeah, now
No.
you got it. It's
I'm-
Jacques.
It's fine.
I'm Jacques. One of
Stares for a moment.
one of the
Opens the
Frost brothers of the police.
Stares for a
You
moment.
beat the shit out of my
Opens the
Really,
door.
who is it?
You beat the shit out of my brother when you were doing the test of John Preston.
I imagine she opens the door just as she says that, and he just stares. Yeah, I kind of deserved it.
He kind of pulls out from his chest, John Preston is a lazy bitch, so I had to deliver this shit to you. And he hands you like 4 envelopes, one of the name of each one of you guys. It's like, this is the payment for the month, so you can pay for the apartments and a few more for food and other things you need to buy, especially new clothes and etc.
Oh.
From the mayor's pocket.
Did I hear? He gets up off the seat. Did I hear payment?
Go ahead.
Yeah, we got money.
You're
Did
gonna
I
So
hear
we're
Money!
like throwing the
clothes?
envelopes up in the air.
just because this is the first month, you're gonna be paid ahead of time, but for the following months, only at the end of it.
Is rent also paid at the end of the fucking month? Because I don't want your ones when they say kicked out.
Don't worry. Rent is also being paid by the mayor. Try to keep your situation on the wraps.
So
for
we
anyone.
pay the rent or with the money he gives us, or he pays it directly? Because I think if he paid it directly, it'd be easier.
He pays it directly. This is bonus money for other shit you need, like food and clothes and whatever the fuck you wanna do with your free time. Whenever-
Alright, fellas, we got money.
Lotus just sort of jumps like 2 hands up, like money.
Yeah, I should like throw it. Just throw it to you.
Lotus catches his and Ken's and
Don't
throws
be.
Ken's to Ken.
just don't
Thank
be
you.
irresponsible. And he leaves.
Eh.
Money.
Closes the door.
You know, I usually do gig work. I'm not used to getting a regular paycheck.
Lotus is
Yeah.
going to open it up and see how much it is.
Same.
It is decent. It is decent amount of money. Like if you don't spend it like crazy, you can last for the rest of the month. But it's not crazy amounts of money. You do have basically free rent for the place you're living in, though. So it's kind of good when you think about that.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is
that's
sick. This is
nice.
awesome.
I haven't had this much in ages.
You see Lotus, sort of like what he did with the lead pipe. He takes the small amounts of cash, and sort of like lifts up his shirt a little bit, to accidentally like expose like sort of like chest area and pushes the money into himself, and then like very nonchalantly about it.
You know,
She'll put it in her
It's-
wallet.
it's very interesting that you can be your own bank.
I mean, yeah, kind of. I mean, there's sometimes I forget what I have stored.
That's scary.
I think currently I have a mop, that golden statue found, and a gun.
So
You got a
okay.
fucking gun?
Yeah, the gun was on one of the cabinets or one of the desks from the police office, and I just stored it.
So I wanted to ask.
I have a gun.
Yeah, no, the gun is fine. So I have someone I usually buy stuff from that might be useful for, what we're going to be doing, but he wanted payment up front, and I wanted to ask if I share what I buy, could I take that golden statue off your hands? I mean, I would pay for it, but I don't think this all is going to be enough. And he like holds up the envelope of money he just got, but
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
we took it from the police department anyway, so it might be good to get rid of it, maybe.
fair. You said as soon as Ken says, "May I have the golden idol?" Lotus's joyous expression from getting paid immediately just turns as like eyes narrow.
Sorry.
I mean, Lotus is being very mentally conflicted. It's like, I don't have a use for this. Don't know why I grabbed it. I should give this to a person who kind of deserves it. But I want to keep it.
Could I give you something in return? Would that be good?
I mean, that's how I got it. That's how I gave to him.
So could I give you this quarter collection like I was talking about earlier? It's a whole collection of vintage mid-sea quarters, and I don't know. I honestly, golden statue is neat and all, but these are history.
Fair.
Eh?
Hey,
I mean,
Diamond,
that
can I
shit sounds
roll?
good.
Can I roll bravery against fate to see if Lotus is going to be willing enough to give the idol away?
Yeah, I'm gonna consider this basically your condition proc it up for the session.
Could I do still have a read my mind trait that's specifically for like noticing and analyzing emotional changes. So like, could I use
what?
that to help him out?
uh,
Like maybe half bonus.
mm,
Oh, come
you
on.
have advantage on the roll if you do use that. If you would, you may have error. You may have advantage on your roll.
Cool.
Oh, didn't need it.
I mean, you see, it's the expression on Lotus's face is very evident that this is slightly painful, but it's like, yeah, I mean, you see, like, each time he goes to reach for it, it's like there's slight hesitation. His hand stops more than a few times. There's like, that's fucking, and he like reaches behind him, hand up his back, takes it out of himself like he did with the other few items, and just tosses it.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
No
I
need for
normally-
no, it's fine. No need for the
No,
quarters. Just
no.
take it.
Please take it.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
Very. I'm trying to get better about hoarding things.
That's
It's
really good
slow.
of you.
Slow uphill battle, but
It is, but if you ever need to talk about it, I'm here. I appreciate it.
well, I mean,
That's
it's very
really
slow
good.
uphill battle. I don't think I'll ever be done of it because it just takes a second. I have about and he like mentally computes a number more than a good number of item caches around the archipelago. It's a very deep rooted issue.
The fact that you're acknowledging it's an issue is already one step closer to overcoming it, and that is a good thing. I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
And
And
as you
if-
say that, his eyes are just still looking at the idol.
It's a golden knight. Tiny little statue.
Go-
of a knight.
Golden Knight idol. The golden thing.
All right. Can you look away? I'm going to hide it somewhere, and I know that with this kind of thing, if you know where it is, it's easier to think about it. So
Oh, right, good point. Shut.
You want me to look away, or because I don't give a shit.
it doesn't matter with you.
Alright.
I trust you. I trust that you won't steal it.
And a terrible choice, but yeah, I ain't stealing it.
Thank you. And Ken is going to go over to the corner out of sight and kind of jumble his hands around a bit for everyone to see. And he
I don't
puts
think
the golden. Yeah. And then he's mostly doing it for his own sake as well.
Yeah, like I can
And
see
then
like a
he's-
weird
yeah.
angle. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like jumbling his hands around and moving his shoulders. In actuality, he's already hidden the idol under his bed, like in between the wall and the bed and the little nightstand here.
Nah, I gotcha.
And he's just making the gesture of as if he's still hiding it. Then he pokes back to it. All right, all good. It's hidden.
Okay. All right.
Wait, fuck. Do we got any fucking? Do we have any shampoo and shit? Like, or given shit? Is this like a hotel?
This is a bit of a hotel, but I'm not sure. Team, help
Hotels
me
usually
out.
have like
Do they
hotels usually have like
Sorry.
They
go
give
ahead.
like a basic ass shit. Okay.
yeah. Usually hotels have like little bits of like tiny squirt bottles of shampoo and conditioner and hand soap.
Yeah, these
If we're gonna be staying long term, we probably will need to buy our own
these
shampoo and
here
such.
aren't terrible quality. Like usually little motels would have even worse, but these ones are like pretty decent, which is kind of surprising. But they aren't anything special. You'd probably want something better for yourself.
Yeah, especially Chameleon has curls, and curls need a fuck ton more upkeep than straight hair, and also her hair is likely ruined from like a fuck ton of years of mistreatment. So Lamau.
Yeah, she definitely needs some work.
Yeah. I have curls in real life, so that's just a fucking battle.
By the way, who's currently holding Misdirection's cut of the money? There isn't a
I am.
developer.
Lotus.
That'd be Chameleon.
No,
Oh.
yeah, fair enough. No, you can have it.
Oh.
No, you can keep it. Because
Me or
I said
Yoda?
Lotus takes his and Ken's, not hers. So you have it.
Yeah, yeah. I you would have like raised both of yours. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I got it in the Resident Evil Gabardine.
Yeah, we can give Mrs. D's her when she wakes up,
So
and if she becomes sober.
I mean, you could keep it. I'm joking.
I mean, theoretically, God, we could keep it, and that was a temptation, but it's not mine.
I mean, I could
So-
I have a power.
Hmm?
Don't worry
All
about
right.
it.
Well, we have money now.
yeah, man.
Enough money to satiate ourselves for a month with some little extra.
I mean, I don't get it. We gotta go grocery shopping now or some shit, because I don't think we got anything in checks
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
for hours.
Probably not. Oh,
Yeah,
actually, we don't have a stove.
Yeah, we don't have
It will-
a fucking kitchen.
It's disappointing, but we'll probably have to stick to microwave food and simple things. I mean, it'll save us on money, at least. Might not be the best, but I don't think anyone's keeping up a diet, yeah? No?
No.
Oh, not really. I mean, when you're on the street, you kind of have to eat what you gotta eat,
I
Yeah.
assumed.
and sometimes it's very calorie dense food. Yeah,
Look,
I think we both know that trouble. And he looks at Chameleon. I think we both know
Chameleon.
that trouble.
I knew it well. And then Chameleon is somebody who mindlessly kind of eating like candy all of the time. You notice? So yeah.
So,
He has a terrible fucking diet.
John Preston wants us all to be a team, and I agree with him. I mean, if we're all going to be working together for 2 years, I think it's important to get to know each other. Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
And
I just wish we had access to our stands right now.
it's
Uh,
regrettable,
Trust
but
issues, I suppose, for now.
we'll make do. So, I think as a bit of a team building exercise, not to sound like him, but I've lived kind of a well-off life. I would like to maybe cook something for you, and you two could show me a little bit of your cuisine. He's kind of like
would
half
not
shrugging, like
know what I do cuisine.
they get subjective wording, but you get what I mean. I
mean,
kind of want to.
but-
I don't
We
think
can't
between
cook.
us, me and Chameleon have any legal skills.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, I don't know, if you want to bond, maybe we can go like buy actual, kitchen shit.
Yeah,
True,
that's
we
what
could buy a Bunsen burner.
I was just trying to think. Like, I could cook you something.
Oh, we could
and
buy a
then you
panini
could-
press.
That sounds lovely, actually. Yeah, that could. Panini presses can be really good as stovetops too. Just with the grill.
Yeah,
Oh,
mean, I
man,
think,
I'm
if you wanna-
good grilled cheese now.
if we want to get a cooking, we probably need the things for cooking. So if anything, I don't know, if you want to bond, go. I guess we can go do that.
That's good thinking.
Grocery shopping time?
I think
Yeah, I
so,
guess.
Ooh,
I also
grocery
don't got
shopping.
any clothes besides this one, so maybe I should get something else.
I mean, yeah, nice to have more than one set of clean clothes. I mean, this jacket of mine is practically on its last fibers.
Yeah, I can say the
I-
same thing for this one. I mean, abandoning it, I modified it, but I've been sleeping in this shit for years. I probably should sleep on something for sleeping.
I mean, I kind of stole this one from a high-end fashion shop once. Almost got caught.
You
I
know,
wouldn't say mine's high fashion end, but definitely not a definitely wasn't purchased. I'll say that much.
Hey, let's go.
I think I would love to help you out with any fashion. Yeah, I mean, we all have to look our best for a new city job, quote
Not
unquote.
true. Actually,
I
that
can
kind of
help with
makes
that.
me a little curious. If you don't mind answering, I know personal histories are kind of not everybody's forte. Why did you two get arrested?
Hold on, my mom arrived. I'll look and
That's
I mean, I can go first if that makes you guys
I
comfortable.
it's just a tough story. You can go first if you want to.
Mm, okay, fair enough. So, as is not so surprising, I stole something from somebody that didn't want their things stolen, who just so happened to be very, very influential in the corrupt politics of this archipelago. So I was being chased after a few people that didn't want me living. So I thought, hey, you know, what's a good safe place other than just being arrested? Free food, it's a place to stay. Problem is, this archipelago's corrupted all the way damn through, head to the fucking toe. So originally it was just a stealing charge until the motherfucker walked in. I think from the head honcho of fucking everything. Uh, got one good punch in my face and basically set my charges to shit I didn't do. Mostly didn't do it. Like, for example, at least I think it was 10 murder charges, several larceny charges, destruction of property, terrorism. It was all a bunch of hoopla. So I was just supposed to be in there for a year or two for theft, but he kind of upticked that shit to, I think it was like 10 life sentences.
That's terrible.
I was in solitary confinement for at least 5 years.
Holy Lord, I am so sorry.
Or at least in and out of solitary, I was not very comfortable. I did not want to be in there.
That's understandable.
Yeah, so that's why I'm kind of complaining about we don't have access to our stands right now, because I haven't been able to use mine in 5 years.
I can't imagine.
It's like a part of yourself that you can't express because it's stunted. I don't feel whole right now, if that makes sense.
A little bit, yeah.
Uh,
You go
So,
ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah,
no,
so
it's fine.
if I ever see that person, I'm gonna punch him to Timbuktu.
You should probably go first, Ken.
Go for the skin. Aim for the skin. The skin is everywhere.
You can't aim for anything else.
You could aim for the
So-
eyes. There's no skin there.
Fair
A
enough.
bit quick. My mom got in, and then I messaged Dia something really quick. Did you mention like a killing or attacking anybody ever in your crimes?
No, he
No.
just
Mouth.
stole.
He got.
No,
He stole as a summary because you're out. He stole something from someone important, and
I
the
did see
head
that.
honcho of the crime, as he worded it, showed up, punched him in the face, and then basically uses corruption from the police to give him like 50 more
A
crimes to
fuck
put him in,
ton. Yeah.
to put him in prison for
Yeah.
even longer, for like a lifetime.
Okay. Okay.
So Chameleon, do you want to go or should I?
You guys don't. You guys don't have to.
Look, mate, I'll be perfectly honest. I got a lot of shit in my track record. I don't think they got even. I'm pretty sure I didn't get convicted for even half of the shit I've done. But you know, sometimes I go about history with some folk, and I was running. I always try to run, but sometimes they back me into a corner, and that bitch did not make it. So yeah, I don't regret shit, but you know, you folk don't seem like you murder people, and I kind of done that actually a few times. They only caught me that one time though.
You look at the cuff on your arm. Yeah, they got me at least once.
Yeah, no, she definitely has like a fuck ton of shit that she's done technically has not been convicted for.
I like to believe she got actually arrested multiple times, but because of her stance, she kind of just fucks off plenty of prisons.
No, I imagine she generally like almost like painfully almost got arrested, but almost managed to get away because she very much was trying to get it off the grid.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. There was probably one cop who was determined to catch her at last.
Yeah, go on, Chameleon.
Yeah. Yeah, essentially, so I guess, first degree murder, some theft, private property. I don't think I did any terrorism. It was probably something, yeah, mostly theft. You know, the mafia bastards, they're nasty folk. They don't like it when you kill one of them. And I mean, honestly, I can't say they lied to cut me in jail, but, you know. I'll kill them all if I fucking see them again.
Now that's a vendetta.
Yeah.
They deserve it.
I mean, 100%.
Hey, I ain't got this scuff for nothing. And she kind
Yeah,
of
it's pretty
tapped
nice to
the tab of her side of her neck.
Yeah, and honestly, the reason why I don't have any is mostly because shit just went through me.
Yeah, no, this one, I didn't cause this one. I ain't getting into that.
Hmm.
Let's see.
The other ones I've got definitely gone from fights later on, what have you, but I wasn't really
pretty
much
sure we
choice
can-
to get here.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we can all agree that Misty charge is probably just drug dealing.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I ain't trust no criminal, no mafia bastard, or whatever the hell. They got good reason to. I think most people got good reason to, even without my history.
Either way, can, if you feel comfortable.
I think I should talk about it. It's I'm probably
Again,
not.
if you don't
do.
want to, then don't. Simply ask.
No, I'll do it. I'll do it. It's just I'm not gonna be able to see a therapist anytime soon, so better now than never. I'm just gonna do it. Take a seat. It's a long story. I might advise you to sit down as well.
Okay. Is eating her candy as she listens.
Well, it's story time.
It's story time. Yeah. I've never really wanted to know what my stand is like. If I could go back in time and choose not to have a stand at all, I would do anything for that. It's something I hate it. I hate my stand. I hate what it stands for. I don't even know for sure what it means. It's always been there, and I've never been able to really know it. It's like seeing a mirror of yourself and seeing the thing behind you, and you don't know what it is. It doesn't attack you. It doesn't hurt you. But then as soon as someone else steps in, as soon as you look at them and they smile at you, then they're not smiling anymore. They're screaming. The thing behind you in the mirror is attacking them. It's terrible, it's bloody, it's violent. it's your fault. And all you can do is keep looking in the mirror and hoping that one day you'll be able to be with someone else. You won't have to see just your reflection. And that the thing behind you won't be there to... He pauses and kind of stops for a second. That it won't ruin it. That the thing in the mirror will leave you alone. And I see this. He holds up his arm, looking down at his wrist with the stand cuffs. This is quite possibly the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. The best course of action I've ever had presented to me was getting arrested. And I hate it. Because I could only find what would stop what is causing all of my pain. He looks up from the floor, looking like right at Lotus, but almost kind of past him. He's not looking directly at the guy in front of him, but more at something else around him. It's a shame that I only found the happiness after I already hurt someone. Too many times. Once is more than enough. Twice is... it's too much. I was arrested after I was looking for someone. I was out socializing, pushing myself. I was a few drinks in. It was casual, it was good. And then I started trying to talk to a guy at the bar. And we were chatting, we were working it out, we were laughing and smiling. I wasn't, but it was good to see someone who's smiling for once. It's not something I usually let happen near me. He was smiling and laughing, and then he came next to me in the mirror, so to speak. And then he started screaming. And then he didn't have a mouth to scream. He was flailing on the floor, grasping at his face, and all I could do was panic. And I wanted to cry, I wanted to yell for help, but the stranger in the mirror doesn't let me cry. And I hate him for it. I hate it. By the time they found me, he wasn't whole. I don't think he ever will be whole again. And I can't cry. Not while he's around. Sorry. I'm sorry.
No.
He's like
Very-
he's like he's starting to put his hand over his eyes, trying to hide something.
Hey, no, there is no reason to say sorry.
My
What
fault.
happened? It's terrible. Sometimes shit happens. You know, that's a horrible way of saying that, but I do not have a way with words. Not eloquent. But hey, if you need to cry, cry. Holding in that shit, emotions, not fucking healthy. So if you need to, do so.
Ken looks up at you as he takes his hand away from his eyes, and you can see that although he was hiccuping and his eyes are kind of, a little moist, no tears are coming out. I wish I knew how to cry. I think I've forgotten. He gives a very sad very slight little tinge of a smile, a grin to hide what he's feeling. I'm sorry. I haven't had a chance to do this in a long time. Just talk about it.
And I think we're both here anytime we need to talk about it.
And Ken nods and he looks at Lotus and then he kind of like turns his head to look at Chameleon. Diamond,
Yeah.
did I see that thing? I was trying to transition into him looking out the window.
If I may describe Chameleon's reaction first.
First,
Okay.
Chameleon, just because
Yeah.
I feel like Seven wants
Yeah,
to say a few
yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Yes. When you look at Chameleon, you don't know her, you've known her for like a day. She shouts. She doesn't shut her mind. But when you're looking at her and she listens to you, she looks haunted. She eventually just stops eating her candy, which she kind of does as a stim in a way. She crosses her arms and she's just kind of staring at the floor, like if she's seen a ghost. And she is someone who's extremely paranoid, so transitioning to the dog thing, she doesn't even notice it. She just seems completely taken out of it. You don't get the sense that she's afraid of you or any shape or form. She literally told you she committed first-degree murder multiple times, probably. But what you said, it seems to have affected her in some way. And she just sits there. Not even able to be met.
Are you alright, Chameleon? That was a lot. I'm sorry. That was too much. I'm sorry.
What did I say about saying sorry?
I
Don't.
thought you said. Okay.
Yo, fucking bastard. Making me think about this shit. You see her eyes kind of start to water, and she very quickly starts just rubbing them. You know what? She's just gonna kind of stand up. She's not someone who's used to self-reflection or emotions in any way, and she's gonna storm outside.
You storm outside, and you see friend question mark. You see fucking surprisingly, it's not that huge, but it's a surprisingly big husky dog.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I think I should change songs because this is different vibes. 1 second, just before.
I mean, Camilla is fucking trying not to cry, but she sees a fucking random dog. But yeah.
Yeah. Where did my fucking song go? Oh, there it is. As you try to like, I gotta leave because I don't want to emotionally deal with this shit. And then
She's very much running from the situation.
You see a fucking husky outside that was staring into the door, and it's sat down and staring at you right now.
Melian just sniffs, still rubbing at her eyes. Is this a first floor?
Yeah, I think this is the first floor of the apartment.
How tall is the fence? Can it actually jump it?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Where's your owner? What the hell are you doing here?
You see as the dog simply tilts its head as it's staring at you. She walks over to you, and then she puts her paw on your leg, and that's when you notice the dog. It's patting you.
Chameleon, very confused after this emotional moment, kind of just stares for a moment and then offers her hand, as you do, to show dogs or cats or what have you that you're not a danger.
The dog stares at your hand. Stares at
Just
you.
basically And sniff.
She doesn't sniff you.
Chameleon will very cautiously like pat the dog's head.
You try to pet the dog's head. It kind of slaps your hand away with its paw.
Okay, what the hell? You got a name? You have a color? She's gonna try to see the fucking dog has a necklace or something.
You look down and you see there's a little metal thing hanging. All the fur's getting in the way of you actually being able to see the color properly, but it says the name Dawn.
On. Does this look like a police dog? I know they usually don't use huskies, but
It's a fucking husky. It seems to be a very quote unquote buff husky if you think of regular huskies, but like it doesn't seem like a police dog.
do you need something? Buddy looks around.
You just see her talking to a fucking dog. Like
Yeah, just
Yeah.
we're just like, is that a dog?
She
think
slammed the
so.
door, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but tinted glass, we can see out.
Yep. She's very short too, and huskies are huge, so
the dog's not
I don't
taller
think
than
this
you.
I don't think the husky's like 5 feet tall.
no, but it's a
she's
very
gonna-
muscular husky. But I'm saying it's
I'm just
not
gonna
hard to see.
creak open the door a little bit.
There's a big
Huh.
there's a dog that is constantly petting Chameleon's leg.
Chameleon looks confused, but she does not seem to show her usual aggressiveness to this dog in any shape or form.
Knock 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 knock.
I'll get that. Just give me a second.
Yeah, all right.
Ken walks over to the door. And he looks through the peephole.
1 second. You see a man that has white as fuck skin. Actually, you're also just as white. You just see a man with your skin and
Yeah.
completely white hair with very vibrant green eyes, wearing what seems to be an aviator hat and big round glasses.
Ken looks through the peephole and he's like, maybe he's from the. Internally, he's thinking, yeah, maybe he's from the police or something. He opens up the door past a creak, like he's not like keeping it shut on purpose. He's like, he peeks his head out. Hello, can I help you?
Yes. Have you seen a husky?
Oh,
For a
Uh,
friend, yeah, I don't have dogs because dogs are not allowed here. Just a friend's, a friend's husky got lost. That is not mine. I don't own
Big-
dogs because dogs are not allowed in this apartment building.
Ken nods. Yes, of course. He gives like a knowing nod, like,
Thank you. Thank you.
yes, there actually is a husky out on our patio. Is that? He pauses. Is that your friend's?
Yes, it's my. I mean, I need to check. Maybe it's someone else's husky, but you know, it's probably my friend. My friend's husky. You know.
Yes, of course.
My apartment is on
I
the
mean-
opposite side wall here. Can I just go through just to?
Oh,
Is it alright?
yeah, of course.
Okay, okay, I'm
Yeah,
so-
he props on the door. Of course.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
No, it's my bad.
Ken,
Shouldn't have lost my friend's dog. Yeah, my bad.
no, it's fine. It's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, no, I'm sorry.
Ken, by the way.
Hi.
Ken Ashmore.
Yeah, you.
Hi, I'm
Hmm.
Ezio. He holds your hand and shakes it very firmly.
Pleasure to meet you, Ezio. So you're staying across from us?
Yeah, not exactly across. I'm a few rooms down, but you know, I'll be here for a little while. I need to find a proper apartment where my friend's dog, you know, can live with me.
Of course, it is.
Temporarily.
Oh,
my dog.
and here I was thinking that you were just trying to get into our apartment, but no, it's your friend's dog.
No, look,
Yes.
That you're just keeping for a bit, yeah? Just keeping for a little bit.
Yeah, just for a few hours, a very limited
Mm.
amount of hours that I will take him outside of this building very shortly. I'm gonna be here for a few months. I'm kinda fucked. It's my friend's dog.
Of course.
Yeah, your friends, wink.
Yeah. Thank you. You
I-
guys are
Yeah,
so quick.
just outside the door.
Oh, all right. He opens the door and he almost bumps the door into Camille. It's like, oh, I'm sorry.
Who the fuck are you?
She's like,
Uh,
he
uh,
kind of.
It's your
This man
dog.
is definitely taller
It's
than you, but he winces, and he like crouches enough that he becomes shorter than you for a moment. He's like, I'm just here for my dog, for my friend's dog.
She might
Oh,
be a bit
yeah.
abrasive, but she's fine. No, the chameleon, it's their friends. Wink, wink, dog. It's the friend's dog.
Yeah, it's my
You know,
friend's dog.
Yeah,
Who's
because
a good
this
puppy?
apartment,
Who's a good
because
puppy?
this apartment doesn't have, because this apartment you're not allowed to have dogs in them.
of
Yeah.
course, of course.
Oh,
It's
so
his
they're just
friend's
looking
dog.
after their dog, their
Yeah.
friend's dog. Wink.
Yeah, it's my friend's
Uh,
dog. Who's a good
uh,
puppy? Who's a good puppy? You see him like patting the dog. The dog is unmoving, but you feel the energy that this dog is satisfied with his option.
Your friend's
Oh,
dog
actually,
is very
you know,
big.
I'm gonna go check on something real quick.
Might be good. Uh,
Gonna go check
Um,
on Misty.
You go to check on her. Somehow, when you open the door, you don't know how she did it, but she's sleeping in the same position you left her in, with a doobie on her mouth.
Takes the doobie.
You take the doobie away from her mouth.
well, I'm. Is
Oh,
it alright if I pet her? I've
Actually, he looks. He looks at Dawn.
I tried.
1 second. He puts his hand on top of her head. Okay. Kneel down in front of her.
of course. Ken kneels down.
She puts her paw on top of your head.
Um,
She
you know,
doesn't. She likes petting other people instead of being petted.
That's that's cute.
That's why she
And
was just fucking knocking at my leg.
Probably. You didn't want to kneel down, apparently.
Well, how the fuck was I supposed to kneel down to a dog?
You have legs,
on
the
your
knees,
with
right?
your knees.
Yeah, you kind of just
You don't usually kneel for dogs. You show them your hand.
that. Well, my dog is built different.
Your dog.
My friend's dog.
Your friend's dog.
My
Yeah.
friend's dog.
Uh-huh.
Yes, my friend's dog.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, your friend's dog. Yeah. Wink.
He kind of winks like very awkwardly. My friend's dog, you know.
Yeah, the friend's dog. Wink. And every time I've said wink in Lotus's voice, Lotus is physically saying wink.
Yeah.
She is not winking. She says wink.
Wink.
I can kind of straight face like I think we've said wink enough times. It's fine. We're not going to knock you out to the head.
Yeah, that's nice to know. Couldn't live
It's-
without this
look-
dog. I swear to God, I'd die if I stayed 1 day without her.
Ooh, actually,
Thank you.
I
This is
Hey, Diamond.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a space point
Hmm.
to have Lotus reach into himself, ever so casually, or at least does it behind Chameleon so the person doesn't notice, and he's going to pull out a bag of dog treats.
Oh, wait 1 second. Because she's a husky, she can't just eat anything. Just let me check the brand on that if it's fine.
Oh yeah, I think this is I get the brands that are good for a lot of dogs. Hopefully this is good for.
Yeah, it's just
Good for you.
she actually has some hormone problems and have to like.
Ah,
Yeah, don't worry. Just let me. Oh wow, that's just lucky enough. Okay.
the good shit.
Yeah.
Hey, couldn't you like I don't know the fucking laws in this island, but if you register as an emotional support animal, they can't refuse you. You know, it's illegal to kick someone out or charge them like pet rent if they call emotional
Oh,
support.
that's the
pet.
thing. I got in here by lying them about having a dog.
yeah.
Yeah, if you got the letter, they can tell you shit if they find out.
No, they can evict you for pretty much anything. I once got kicked out for
No,
well,
they
a couple of
cannot.
my.
Very
I-
support
my-
animal.
It depends on the island, obviously, but usually being rowdy is enough to get you evicted with a 2-week notice. If your friend's dog can kind of looks up at that too. If your friend's dog
You can just
stays
call her
too
Dawn.
long, if Dawn stays too long, they could charge with extra fees, and not everyone can afford that. So
Yeah,
it's
unfortunately.
Yeah,
look, as far as I'm concerned, Don doesn't live here.
yeah.
He waits.
My brother has a lot of money, but I don't want to keep depending on his stuff.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
What's your name?
oh, I'm Ezio.
Actually, what?
Oh, there it is. Ezio Zeppeli.
Ah, I don't imagine it rings a bell.
Diamond. Yeah.
yeah.
Considering my background and who I've been with, would I at least kind of recognize that name in passing?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You have no idea who this
Yeah,
man is. None of you do.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what she was asking.
Is
Yeah.
that the Italian?
Yes, actually. I'm not actually Italian. I was born somewhere else, but my parents were in the area, so were from there. So full Italian name.
Similarly for me, Ashcroft is my family's name. And, well, my father is from France, but I was born right here in Mid-Sea.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Question?
So, like, yeah.
If it's alright, I'm not gonna judge, but why are the three of you wearing cuffs?
Fashion statement. He
I
looks
vote with
back to
taste.
both of them. It's a very bold new fashion
He
statement.
looks at you wearing full pink outfit, you wearing a punkish outfit, and you wearing trash outfit. All of you wearing cuffs. Like, that's a pretty varied style of fashion statement.
It's
It's more of like a fashion piece.
It's like an accessory for a polycule. Yeah.
We're not a fucking polycule, but it's called being individual. You know, we
Eh?
might
Yeah,
full of fashion or
yeah.
whatever the fuck. That doesn't mean we're gonna
As
do
soon-
exactly the same
As
shit.
soon as Ken
Look.
says polycule, Lotus can't help himself, but he just starts to fucking laugh.
Yeah. No, it was a joke, Chameleon. It was a joke.
Okay. Honestly, I thought all of you were stand users, but I guess that's fine as well.
Oh,
What?
stands.
Flat face immediately.
Yeah,
Fair.
stands are like these magical ghost bullshit stuff, and usually they put those on stand users. You guys should be in prison right now. I mean, I guess it's a fashion statement, so it doesn't matter.
Why the fuck you're telling these fucking ghost stories to random ass strangers in their own house? What's wrong with you?
Yeah, no.
Look,
no.
I
mean,
have ADHD. Do you know how much you like talk about shit I know?
You think
know,
I
fair
don't?
point.
Sorry, what did you say, Chameleon?
Do you think I don't?
You know what? That's valid. Yeah. So,
I mean, if the man wants to tell us ghost stories, let the man tell us ghost stories.
yeah.
I mean, it sounds like he's accusing us.
Basically, well,
He told us he should be in fucking prison.
no, don't worry. You shouldn't be in prison. I'm sure those are fashion statements or whatever. Basically, what stands are in this totally fake story, I guess, since you guys think this is a ghost stories.
Yeah, totally fake.
Yeah.
Totally fake. Wink. Story.
Yeah.
Wink.
Yeah.
Oh, you actually are. Okay. I was
Oh
confused
my
there
God.
for a second.
You're
Not
a
gonna lie.
bunch of fucking idiots. That's what you are.
Ken
Okay,
looks at
rude.
Ken looks
No,
at
no, the
Lotus.
more. I never said I was. I was saying that your stories were fake.
That's valid, actually.
Lotus, my friend, you're not supposed to
It's
vocalize
false.
winks. I know that might be a newsflash to you. You don't say wink.
I think he's
What do you
aware
mean
of
you're not
that.
supposed to? What do you mean you're not supposed to say wink?
He looks. Ken looks over to Ezio like, see what I'm working with.
He's like, yeah, well, so basically, stand users, just, I guess, ghost stories is basically like, it's your fighting spirit, it's your soul or whatever, and it's power of you, and depending on who you are, you might just be born with it, depending on who you are, you got stabbed with an arrow, depending on who you are, you use drugs, depending on who you are, you drowned in the ocean, but then woke up and then suddenly have a stand. Depending on who you are, you were in this weird place in Japan with eyes in the walls, there are actually holes, and then you got a stand move from a bite mark, or depending on who you are, you were actually in a fucking desert in the United States in 1896. I don't remember the year exactly anymore, but it was like this horse race that across like a state. It was weird. Depending on who you are, you might have been hit with a meteorite. Sorry, there's a lot of oranges. It gets complicated to keep
Very
track.
fucking creative ghost stories you got there.
That's a lot of origin stories.
I know,
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
that
It's so inconsistent.
too too many. Like just keep it to like get hit by an arrow or some shit.
Yeah, no, like drugs. I don't know. Like, drugs can get crazy.
Yeah.
So I've heard. But
I mean,
I mean,
unlike
you know,
unlike me, my dog actually was born with her stand, so you know.
The
Your
dog
dog has
has
a
one.
fucking stand.
as Ken is like, he. I want to make note. Ken
Yeah.
has not gotten up from kneeling down. He's still letting Dawn like pat his head. He never got away from that.
Yeah,
He looks at Dawn. Are you a stand user?
Oh, so you do believe my stories?
I mean,
You are fucking idiots.
it's
Hey, I like to believe I'm average in intelligence.
I'm not talking about you.
Fair enough.
okay. So yeah, I don't think Chameleon's talking about you yet. So okay, how about this? I'm not, fun ghost stories and all that. You can keep your friend's dog, and we can keep our fashion statement. He like holds up his wrist.
Oh yeah, I was not gonna bite on you or anything. I just find it weird that it's happening.
It's 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 uh it's a hell of a fashion statement.
Yeah, it's kind of wonky.
Cannot. At that point, he gets up. Can
Okay.
can we trust you to keep our fashion statements a secret?
Yeah, I won't die,
You know.
man. I'm just trying to find a new place. I don't care.
But
I'm gonna be real. I mean, you guys just escaped prison, or
Not your fucking business. That's what it is.
he
you
kind
know,
of
I got to ask,
Hmm.
how would you know about things like this? Eh? I mean,
Yeah, good question.
he kind of looks at all of you. I live in mid sea. How do you think about all of that?
well, I mean, I don't know. This fashion statement's pretty new, right? I mean,
Actually, been in activation for about, I think, 9 years now. They just been secret.
That's
yeah, I guess
recent,
they're kind of
obviously.
Ever since the mafia showed up, they came up with this stuff.
real underground then, huh?
Hey,
Ken
You're
looks down
familiar with
thoughtfully.
them, eh?
Hey, look, the mafia controls the police, but also give the police wish to contain stand users that are problematic even for them.
You
What do you
seem like
mean?
more than just a simple. Honestly, I didn't even get it. What do you do for work?
I eat
Uh.
sandwiches, and say if they're good or not.
Hell of a job.
Very good job. Look, all of us
Well.
are criminals here, dude. I'm not gonna tell you.
I didn't even think you were a criminal. I thought you were just an average man keeping track of his friend's dog.
How the fuck would I know about this shit if I wasn't one?
Man's got a good point.
Fair point, yeah. Well,
Yeah, Chameleon staring at this man like she wants to kill him.
Look, he kind of stands up. Thanks so much for pointing me out towards Dawn. She likes to walk around. I think she smelled something weird and was trying to investigate. We?
She got to me, so I don't have to take that to offense or not, criminal man.
She has not gotten a chance to take a bath yet.
That was fucking Misdirection's fault, not mine.
No, I think it's the weed. I swear to God, I smell weed as well. A little leftover somewhere.
It's our friend. It's our friend's flowers.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha. Oh, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
she likes planting.
Yeah.
Real
Sorry.
Oh,
horticulturist.
let me get out of your way.
No, I gotta get
Yeah,
my
yeah,
apartment. I gotta go
yeah,
inside because.
Can I try to roll something to see if this guy's trustworthy? I don't know if there's like an insight into the system or whatever,
You can
but
roll,
maybe like bravery.
You can roll brains to read into this man. And
also he is a criminal, but is he specifically mafia or such? Because that changes how much of a minus I get.
what's your mind? What's the flaw here?
She has expect the worst, which is for everybody. She always expects the worst of everyone. She has a -1, but for particularly mafia or mob affiliated people, she has -2.
You don't know this man's affiliation, so it can't affect you. You know he's a criminal,
mean-
so at least -1.
Alright. That'll be 1d6 minus the thing, whatever.
Plus your brains.
Plus
Yeah,
brains
that's-
-1.
Yeah, that'll be a +2. Lamau!
So, you try to read into this man. What the fuck is this man? You
Us.
can't get a proper read on him. He seems like an idiot, but also normal.
Don't get any mafia vibes from him, because that's the most pertinent to Chameleon.
You don't know. Alright, thanks
Squad.
everybody.
So,
Yeah, I'm just gonna
yeah.
walk through. Have a good
Pleasure
afternoon.
meeting you. Pleasure meeting you, Ezio.
Bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
Bonsoir.
I locked the fucking door behind you.
I don't have
Well,
a
we
key
have to get-
card.
I can literally lock it from
It's
me.
fine. It's fine. I can get it. Are you okay?
Yeah.
All
Why?
right. I don't know. Just curious.
You kind of seem a teensy bit, ever so slightly, very much so stressed.
I'm fine.
Chameleon, I've
Can
known you
you-
for like 8 hours, maybe a day. I do not trust you when you say I'm fine. Because we both
Yeah,
are
I mean-
straight rats, and we are both very much leans in not fine.
I'm fine right now, all things considered.
Now that's an answer. All right.
I was just clearly dodging the question because she knows what the hell you're talking about, you know, yeah.
Yeah, it's like for Thanksgiving, I'm fine. Now that's an answer. All right. Either way,
Okay.
not gonna press too hard. Not gonna make you. Really don't want to make anyone here think too ill of me, rather not have a bad taste in my mouth. Either way,
Fine.
We're all good. So that
Oh,
was
yeah.
a good
Interesting.
interruption. Yeah.
yeah,
I don't trust that man.
very good time, and you don't trust nobody. Either way,
I think we can just kind of assume you don't trust anyone. That's your own
I
choice.
don't.
That's fair, I guess.
I mean, yeah, fair. Ooh, yeah,
So-
actually, circling back when I pulled something out of myself, points at Chameleon. I don't think I can teach you.
Yeah, it's
Well,
fine.
I mean, it took me a good mentor and more than a year to try to do it.
No.
Do you have any experience with just emptying your thoughts? Like going theoretically just brain dead in a second, not thinking.
Not really. If I'm not thinking,
Then
I
you
can't
really
get caught.
can't.
I can
You
try and help
really-
with that.
This what I do. It either takes being very not thinking, like not thinking at all, or it takes very, very condensed thought, like thinking more than 1,000,000 miles a second.
The problem is, even if I wasn't overthinking things myself, like the fucking guy that said ADHD, I've always had that kind of shit going on with me even before my troubles.
Fair
So
enough.
I always had thoughts running, and if I didn't have thoughts running, I kind of sensed things around me that kind of filled my thoughts. So
Then again, I don't really think anyone can really what's the phrase? Understand what I mean by space in between space.
and look, mate, I'd love to learn, but we do got a job to do. Even if today we're not doing jack shit, so I'll
mean,
figure it out.
You know what we do need to do is get groceries.
Yeah, we should do that. I need anything decent.
What do you think, Kat?
Yes.
How about we get some groceries?
Yeah, let's go grocery shopping. Huh?
We should also get like actual kitchen shit, you know, like an oven or something.
We
Yeah,
getting a panini press.
we can get a panini press. Yeah, that works.
I'm not budging on the panini press. I'm
not
making
I
myself a
don't-
grilled cheese.
I
you
don't
know,
mind.
I just need to make a real quick call to someone and you know, he kind of looks
I mean-
pointedly at Lotus. I got some stuff to buy. Yeah.
I mean, I got my own shit to take care of out there, but I'll be out there.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I'll
So-
be right with you. I just gotta call him up.
Fair.
Right.
Well, I assume you gotta do something out there too, Chameleon. You gotta either pick something up or talk to another person.
Gotta talk to someone. I got no phone of my own, so actually should probably buy one of those. I don't know if the fucking guy will be standing around or what, but we'll see.
All right. Well, All right. Well, we'll.
Well, like when I need to get off, I'll let you know.
True.
Good go.
I'll start heading. I'll wait the two girls in the front. I'll just exist there for a bit. Yeah, have fun.
No, it's fine. I can go with you.
No,
it'll
you
take
take
a
your time.
No,
I'll
it'll take.
do-
It's not here.
Yeah.
Um,
I'll be right with you. And
1 second, team. As you guys start to go, this guy just walks in between you and shoulder checked at both of you.
What the fuck, asshole? What's where you're going?
He turns
Question.
around and yes.
As he bumps into us, is there anything specifically I can just quickly as a secondary take?
Do you have a character type for stealing shit or just?
I have a +2 to doing low life or street rat activities.
You know what? Sure. Roll against his brains. Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay.
what do you-
So-
You want me to roll? What do you want me to roll?
Roll brains plus your trait. I want to give a small spoiler about this guy because I think it's very funny. This is an NPC, so we're in the past currently. This is an NPC that got killed in the session that he debuted. He's doomed for death. And
Hey,
he
Lotus,
was-
wanna see it happen again?
guys, we gotta kill him.
So
Yeah,
We gotta,
wanna
we
see it
gotta
happen
break
again,
the
Lotus?
timeline.
with the timeline. Fuck with
so
the timeline.
let me look at his sheet real quick because this is so funny to me. His brains is not so good.
Yeah, because I have a 4 brains plus the 2 to doing street rat activities.
He can clash against that.
I assume if he rolls a 6. No.
So you
What do I take?
so do you want to take the Glock, the grenade, or the magazine?
What the actual fuck?
Oh, you can't tell me that there's a grenade and 2 other good items.
Which one do you want? You're gonna take one. You can
Oh,
also take
may
the
I ask?
wallet, which is funny.
Can I ask?
Do have like ADs.
Is the magazine in the Glock, or is this like separate from the Glock?
It's a magazine from a different weapon.
Okay.
Damn, fuck you, Diamond. You can't believe you're giving me such a hard decision.
Take the grenade. Take the fucking bomb. Boom boom.
I'll take the grenade because I already have a gun.
It's so funny.
Alright, add one grenade to
Grenade.
your inventory, pocket space, whatever.
Yeah, I have a section of my character sheet where it's
Uh,
just collapsed items,
yeah.
so I'll put it in there.
You successfully do that as he turns around to the opposite direction to look at Chameleon, who like interjected him, is like, "Why do you want to have a problem?"
Fucking. I forgot. the
Rather
word
not
in
bump
English.
into us.
Yeah.
Just waited a second, you know?
Fucking rude. That's why you are.
Wanna say
Not
that
worth our
again?
time, let's be honest.
Got a problem?
Hey,
I think he might have a problem.
did both of you look?
All right,
oh, yeah,
guys.
we're gonna
Let's
jump.
break
This,
the timeline.
you're gonna jump this motherfucker. You guys want to do it?
I'm waiting to see what he's telling me because he's the one
Yeah,
fucking getting
exactly.
in my face. Yeah. He's getting in my face. What's up with him? What's he telling me?
You know what? Why don't you two apologize to me?
You a fucking idiot? No. You're the one. You're the one that bumped into us.
1 second, if you guys would be so kind. Since you're escalating the situation, I think it's fair for me as the GM to respond accordingly.
Yes, Chameleon is someone who's very abrasive. Yes, I
Chameleon,
did not expect to fuck around and I'll find out.
Would you kindly take 10 damage as you
What
get,
the fuck?
as you feel like impact on your stomach as you're pinned against the wall by nothing?
Okay.
Oh.
My health.
Just write minus 10. Don't worry about it yet.
Okay, yeah.
As you're pinned against the wall by nothing, and he then turns to you. Apologize to both of you.
He's gonna throw a pocket stand. He's gonna throw a pocket stand at him and try to kick him.
He's wearing glasses and a mask.
Good point. You know, that's a fair point. That is a very fair point. He's got. Alternatively, Lotus is just gonna like reach down into his leg and take out a mop and just sort of fucking hit him with the base end of the mop.
Roll.
This because he is taking this out of hammer space.
Am I gonna have a fucking fight? Are we having a fight right now?
Hey, you did say there could be a combat.
I didn't expect to actually have one.
Dude, I'm a lady, traumatized lady with anger issues. I don't know what the hell they were expecting.
Okay, roll health,
Yeah.
everyone, because as we're dealing with this
roll
right now.
hell.
Jesus.
Alright, so, Chameleon, you're pinned against the wall by something invisible.
Yeah, does it stop doing that or something?
No, you're stuck there.
Okay. Are there? What is this thing? Is this in reach?
Let me see. This is I think this is a lamp.
A light bulb.
Yeah, it's,
Yes.
it's a wall light bulb.
Looks like
sure, it's in reach.
All right. Can I fucking flung it at him?
It's stuck to the wall, but you know what? Sure, have a +1. You roll bronze.
I
plus
actually also have improvised combat.
You managed to actually
Carrying grenades.
This guy wasn't expecting anything from you at all, and you actually managed to hit him in the head. And you do an amount of damage to him as the thing that was holding you lets you go for a moment, and he kind of backs off to the side like, you fucking whore.
I'm running by. I'm putting distance basically.
Sure, you can use your main action. You have your wait. I don't have the grid open. 1 second, so I can.
Yeah, I mean I used my main action already. I presume.
No. You did.
Okay.
Let me just turn on the grid.
Yeah, to attack was your main action.
Yeah, you used your main action to attack him, which automatically freed you. Now you have your movement and secondary actions to use.
What's the secondary action exactly?
It's basically any action that is not contested. If you were to like grab something from the floor, that's a secondary.
Is there anything left of the light? Any cables? Anything I can use as a weapon here?
I mean, you ripped it off the wall. It's technically still in your hand.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but imagine it fucking crashed because it's crystal against him.
Yeah, no, the lamp is broken, but the metal part that was holding it is not.
Okay, gotcha. In that case,
it's actually
is there
pretty plastic.
Yeah. Is there any attack of opportunity or anything like that in this system?
No, there's not. You can
Nope.
just run away.
Okay, yeah. I'm just putting distance between me and him, and I'm gonna move over here. And can I secondary action just fucking grab this shit?
You're gonna rip off.
Yes. I need weapons, man.
Stop damaging my property. Don't you have an inventory?
Just punch him.
Oh, true. I have a baton.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I get more plus with this, so
Okay,
I'm grabbing the
you-
lamps. I'm a feral bitch right now.
Alright,
I'm grabbing the
if you
lamp.
wish, you can spend a secondary to rip off this one as well.
And then I'll just move here. Weapon, 2 lamps in hand.
This is your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Lotus, you just saw this fucking crazy bitch rip out of 2 fucking lamps and hit this motherfucker on the head when he was caught lacking.
Lotus's internal monologue was like during all that. It's like that's pretty fucking cool. Either way, Lotus is going to try to hit this man over the head with with an item that was pulled from Hammer Space. More specifically, he's trying to, like, as he goes to swing, he's going to purposely miss and try to elbow him instead, being unpredictable, at least trying to, using his brawler.
Take 1 damage as you go to attack him. You just get like punched in the face, but because you were fast, you managed to just get scraped by.
Oh, so you're telling me if I rolled just slightly better, I would have done some damage?
You would have clashed.
Damn it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, then Lotus is also going to.
You still have a secondary and movement, I think.
No, the secondary was to collapse it into a skin.
Fair enough.
Then he's going to 1, 2, 3, 4.
1 second.
Oh boy! Oh no!
You trigger a villain's action.
Yep.
Villain's
we're
action
running?
is running right into the fire. As you're running into this direction, and suddenly you feel bullet holes appearing into like your leg, and you fall face first, right by Chameleon.
What the fuck?
How much damage?
That is 3 damage.
Okay.
Wow. Fucking wow. 3 damage for bullets? Jesus.
Hey, JoJo
Yeah,
health is inconsistent. You just watch the anime.
Yeah.
You'd get it.
Falling face first.
I got half my
Lotus is just going to try. He's not going to get back, but he's like still like going to kneel, look back towards this man. It's like, oh god damn it, you're a fucking stand user.
I mean, I think that was obvious from the
I'm
very
not
fucking
a
start.
I'm not just a stand user. I'm a motherfucking
Oh
assassin.
fuck off.
Assassin.
Oh, fuck off.
And by
You
the
got
You're
hit by a
also-
fucking lab? Alright, bitch.
Those bullets were fucking invisible.
you're gonna.
As soon as I try to run it away,
If
your
you-
shit's hit me.
If you don't want to die, you're gonna want to apologize.
Fuck off.
Death it is.
I mean,
then.
Chameleon.
But
Unfortunately, this man might have a point. We don't have powers right now, and I think our pride, you know, is a little less worthy than our fucking lives.
it's not my fault he's a fucking idiot. He's an assassin
That
stumbling
is-
into people in the fucking corridor. That's not my fucking problem.
That's fair. It's not our fault. He's a dick. But, however,
An idiot.
do you wish to live?
Eh.
Wish to survive, one would say. I think you do.
Ken's words flash through your mind. What are you living for?
No.
Oh, I love when the session just fucking fixes itself for me. This is wonderful.
What do you mean the session? It's all me, baby.
Yes, you're
I'm
part of the
kidding.
session.
We're all part of the session.
We're
Circle
all-
life.
Okay.
The
Either
session
way-
was the friends we
either
were
way-
walking away.
Either way,
So, I
Chameleon.
think what Chameleon will be. I don't know if this would count, but I think I'm just gonna roll brains for her to see how well.
Lotus,
she does.
Yeah,
roll
as-
to convince versus her.
Yeah.
I'm-
If it does me any
running.
good, Lotus is going to say to Chameleon, I already took my pound of flesh, and you already hit him quite hard. I only wanted to try to hit him once.
How would
I
this
think
actually?
we're good. What do you want me to roll for convincing?
I mean, she's
Brains.
going to run. She's going to run. It's just the way she's going to run. It's connected by what I was rolling. But go ahead. Would you say that would lean her more towards negative or positive, Tia?
What?
I rolled brains. It got a max 9.
Alright, what did Lotus brains roll number result is?
5.
You're too prideful, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So, it's not my turn, but she's going to run. Is it fine if I do this? Attempt this?
It's not your turn yet.
Yeah.
Right.
She's gonna. Yeah.
Just wait a second.
Lotus.
Yeah.
Lotus is gonna make him. Lotus is gonna monologue.
Yeah, sure. You can.
He's going to state that it's very obvious that your stand has something to do with guns. Yeah, like, yeah, you're a fucking stand user. We all know that shit. Involving guns, I know what a bullet hole feels like.
Mm.
But I can only assume that shit activates. I mean, I got hit when I ran away. I can only assume that's part of your ability, right?
Oh, go away.
Yes, his ability does relate to weaponry of sorts. He does have guns in his arsenal. You take the berserk field down by 1.
Yeah, because the first one was probably a harpoon. He hit me with a gun.
Yeah, sure, he punched me.
Lotus is going to try to like narrow it down. It's like weaponry, right? Or is it just specifically some shit ranged? You pin my friend to a wall. I can only assume with a harpoon gun.
No,
Just
it was a
because-
hand punch.
Yes.
That's my
They said it was a hand. My best guess, if the guy can fucking shoot, is that they stand fucking close,
Yeah.
punches people close to him, and then the rest of the weapons is for the long range shit. Hey,
Yeah.
Am
I
I
will
right?
say, I will say you, Silver. You only get the benefit of monologue after you take an opposed action against the villain on your turn.
Oh, I thought it was
So-
proper shit.
No, it's whenever you do an opposed roll against a villain, that is a chance to do an opposed monologue.
Yeah, you can't just
We're
monologue at any
role
time.
playing, Lamau.
It's
Just
fine.
role playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so after my monologue, that's my go.
Oh,
For,
good.
for the moment,
Oh, good.
Ken Ashcorp, you definitely heard a commotion outside.
Yeah. Ken, he was already kind of wandering around the room, but he was keeping an ear out for everybody. He probably hears like smashing of the light bulb and cursing and shoving.
And
Ooh,
probably
Ken,
Lotus shouting, "You're a goddamn stand user."
Yeah,
Yeah, really?
that too. So,
Also,
okay,
shout of fucking
Diamond.
pain.
Diamond, for reference, did I get a chance to call my contact or?
Probably not. This is very.
Okay, so Ken is going to walk out the door, have his key card in hand, and he does not expect to step in front of the guy. He's still closing his phone. He's still turning off his phone. And he was like, "I was just about to make a call." Oh.
Ken, big, yeah, Lotus is going to try to shout out, "Ken, be careful. We can't see stands because they have the cuffs on. His stand deals with guns."
Oh.
Tell him he's a fucking stand
You
user.
got nothing to do with this. Get the fuck out of here.
I see.
By the way,
He says
I can't do this accent, but this guy has a very obvious Scottish accent.
All right. So Ken looks back at Lotus. He's a stand user, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then Ken sees the bullet holes in Lotus's legs, or leg. He looks at the guy with the mask and the hat, and full on locked in. Did you do that?
I'm not scared of a little twink.
It's a simple question. Did you shoot that man?
What do you think, dumbass? It disrespected me.
I see. Then I suppose I'm justified in this. And Diamond.
Yes.
Just to check, I am in my deep state at the beginning of combat, yeah?
Yeah?
Alright. As I'm going to take this attack, I will describe what y'all would see from Ken. Ken puts the smartphone in his pocket very calmly, briskly, looks at the man in front of him. It's assholes like you that wound my heart. As you both can see, there is something dark going on here, as some kind of deep, violently red energy begins to spin around Ken's shoulder, swirling in a continuous concentric spiral down through his shoulder, his arm, and into his hand, where you can see it concentrates into each fingertip. The spiral keeps going and going with cracklings of red energy coming off of it, violently striking out at the air around it for a brief moment. It's assholes like you that make me do things like this.
Is it fucking
Diamond,
Halloween?
No, worse. He looks at him with a terrifying grin.
Yes.
It hurts. It hurts more than Haman as he goes in. And I would like to roll as he yells out, "Signature move, Hot Ripper hold!" as he goes in for a very close distance Heart Ripper hold on this man's chest.
Yeah.
Diamond, do I win?
Team,
Yeah?
can you do me a solid?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Take 1 damage.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Who?
I, Diamond, buddy, don't tell me he rolled a fucking 18.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
What the fuck?
Can I resolve rush this?
You already rolled. Also, it's a little bit unfair that after the fact you want to do it, especially that I
Yeah.
revealed the roll.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, no.
You take 1
Wait,
damage as you're about to shock this man, and despite the fact that he said Hamon, you think he actually meant Hamon Mortal, he's just not cultured enough to know the difference.
Yeah.
And then just as you're about to get at him, you feel as like the energy is concentrated in your hands, you feel something puncture your left arm as your hands moved, and like he kind of dodged a little bit to the side and you hit the wall instead, and the energy dispels. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so just to check, I got punctured through, right?
Yeah, a bullet hole appears on your left arm.
All right. And Ken looks at him dead in the eye, still with that murderous look, no longer grinning, but still cocksure. So your stand does not have to be at a distance to... So your stand can be at any distance to attack with its guns. But I don't think it's triggered by movement, yeah? Thank you.
Nonsense. I trained them right, but it's not part of the power. That'd be stupid.
Good to know.
And guess whose turn is it now, everyone? Say
Wait,
it.
hold on.
on.
Oh, you still have
Sorry.
secondary and movement.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have a secondary action. So I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to set an obsession action.
Okay.
So I'm going to DM that to Error. If I can do that, right? Because Error is my
Do you think
obsession.
Do you think it might trigger next turn?
Ow.
Rob? Yeah. What do you think?
I don't think it will, even if I can't
Okay.
read it.
Okay. Yeah.
As I would like to... Everybody says to me, whose turn is it? It's right. It's your friend's turn. Hooray!
Oh no, we're so fucked.
As a man walks through. Hey guys, sorry, I forgot to take your pay. Did you do? I'm just checking if. Oh, hello.
Fuck easy.
Hey, John.
This
I
guy
think we
causing
got
problems.
He looks over to Lotus with the gunshots and him with the gunshot in his arm. I would say so, yeah.
Oh,
And the
that's
puncture
stupid.
wound
The
immediately
fuck you looking
like
at, piece
chest.
of shit. Oh, nothing.
You
It's just
fucking
that, like,
punched me.
Nothing. I think I know you actually. Oh, I know you. You work? What's his name again? You're in Memento Mori. And you seem sort of like his the asshole position, body language entirely changed, and he kind of goes stiff. How do you know that? Because I trained your superior. I trained Killer. I'm her teacher.
He opened his eyes. Jesus.
And as he says that, this guy like can you step? Oh no, sure. He kind of opens the door to his apartment and goes in and closes it behind him.
What the fuck?
What a fucking asshole.
And you seem like, as Preston's looking at the door, he's like, "Oh my god, you guys were already fighting together. That's so cute. I'm so proud
Not
of all of
willingly.
you." Oh, come on,
Only-
group hug. Like, come on,
You should
everybody.
have. You should have let me hit him one more time. Come on.
Hug.
No.
He hugs Chameleon and
No.
Ashcorp.
He's just covered in blood, probably. No.
He doesn't.
No.
He's like,
The-
he kind of
the-
cleans himself.
Ken takes the hug and he's like, I thought I had him, but just out of reach. He looks down at the hand, which still has like little bits of what could probably be described as like a deeper red sunburn around where the spiral was.
Oh,
Almost had him.
oh, right. You guys remembered me. Shit, I almost forgot. Glove time. Give me your hand.
Can I grab one thing first
No.
before you put on the glove? Oh,
He puts the glove in your hand, and it kind of tightens, and you lose access to your hammer space. And he gives
Right.
it, and he's like, "Shh." He looks at you. Funny enough, wait, no, you're. Oh no, it did work on you. He puts the glove on you, Ashcorp, and you no longer have access to that.
Bruh.
Hey,
Really?
hey, can you open this door for me real quick? I gotta go put on her. You know,
yeah.
thank you, thank
All
you.
right.
Amelie.
By the way, did you guys get the money?
We got the money.
Nice.
Yeah.
He kind of
Yeah.
just goes, grabs,
Lotus.
puts on her.
Lotus looks as soon as the glove goes on. Lotus immediately looks solemn.
All right, that's all I needed to check on. I'm glad you guys are having a good time. Try to not make much of a mess. The hospital bills are expensive as fuck. We are technically still in America.
Oh yeah.
Does Big Boss say anything about Chameleon just having to rift off lamps in each of her?
He kind of looks at that. That's property damage. Can you give me your salad real quick?
No.
I'm gonna have to fight you on it, and I'm gonna win. So please, come on, let's make it easier. I would give you
Chameleon.
It was that fucking bastard's fault. I had to defend myself somehow.
Why?
I mean,
Chameleon.
it's like
Chameleon.
You
two
also
light bulbs, right?
I also know that you carry a baton on you at all times.
I don't
Just-
at all times, actually.
That's a lie.
Chameleon, give him the
I
lamp,
literally
give
just
him the
got it
money.
today.
Give
He
me.
will fix it.
Look, I'm gonna find someone to fix this, and I'm gonna have to personally pay out of my own pocket to hide the situation from the police. So I'm not getting so happy about this right now. So, kindly,
Fine.
next time
I will
you
give him this directions symbol.
he grabs the envelope of like, thank you very much. Now I'm gonna have to use this money to pay off the damage, to fucking hide this thing from any news at all. Please, if you piss off someone, bow your head, swallow your pride, and stop being pussy about it. Because you're not strong as me, so you can't deal with this kinds of guys.
Maybe if you let us use some stance, we could.
I can't. You can't do that. I don't want to deal with the consequences of all of you running around with your stands.
Fair enough.
You do
fair
realize
enough.
I was fine for 5 years on my own, right? I can't hide a body.
That's not.
I don't want you committing more crimes
That's
because I don't.
all right. Can we not? Okay, what the man's asking us is to not commit crimes, or at least, yeah, not commit
Look.
crimes,
Look,
not commit
you guys
property
are getting
damage.
apartments for free, money basically for free, aside from the training on occasion. And eventually you're gonna work. Just don't commit crimes and piss dangerous people off. I don't think that's a lot to ask.
You
Every
put
time
us in apartments with
as-
stat users and an assassin.
How was I supposed to know that? I don't live here.
It's their job.
Okay. Well, okay. How about that's
I'm it's not my
That's
job.
a
My
diff-
job is to train you. I took you here out of convenience and kindness on my heart. Okay? Now stop being a pussy and go sleep or
and it's
something.
very appreciated, but I do want to ask.
What is it? Yes?
This time was an unfortunate incident, but considering how stand users work, I don't think it's unreasonable that we might have things like this happen in the future.
We did get
against-
a stand
I-
breaking into
against-
a balcony.
Chameleon,
Sorry.
You know what? You guys
It's
are
going to
right. You guys
I,
should have access to your stands for situations like this, right? It is unfair.
I was thinking more like just maybe have something set up in case anything like this happens again.
He
Because self-defense is
escort.
valid. Yeah.
He completely ignores you, grabs your hand, and gives specifically the key to your cuffs in your hand.
Bruh.
See? Now if your
I-
stand shows up, you can help your friends. Have a good time.
I
Also, did he notice that I gave him his directions
He
instead of
didn't
mine?
notice it yet. He's just walking
I feel
away.
so bad now, actually.
I
I feel
don't
so fucking bad.
Well, we're fucked if we ever get into another fight.
I was doing fine. Just not.
Chameleon,
What?
kindly shut the hell up.
I was going to run before he came around.
I don't care anymore.
You two argue, I'm gonna get groceries.
I'm going to go make
you
my
try to
call.
walk,
Chameleon,
there are holes in your leg.
He's limping.
Lotus,
He
let me
realizes
come
he's
you up.
going into public, so he kind of has to.
Yeah, let me come bandage your leg up, okay?
Yeah.
Chameleon,
What? I'm coming to groceries.
I'm going to
Jesus.
give you my phone. You're going to call whoever you need to call away
I-
from us.
I do not using your phone. And no. I'm
You
literally just
keep re-
coming by for groceries.
Your paranoia has gotten us into so much shit, and I'm sick and tired of it. This is the first time in a long time that I've been able to express myself fully, and I cared enough to share that with you. And here you are. And now we have bullet wounds because of you. We have been shot at because of you. We have an assassin living next door with us on our shit list because of you. I don't care if you lived on the streets. I don't care how tough you think you are. I don't care how tough you are. He kind of like sidles up next to Chameleon, doesn't touch her, but leans into her ear. I don't care what you think justifies this. And he like slightly nods over to Lotus. But he is worth more than you. And his blood is on your hands.
She's going to push you
Does
off.
Lotus hear that?
No, Ken is very specifically whispering very quietly.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's going to push you off, and you can see she just the twitch in her eye.
I'm going to bandage up
Oh,
Lotus now. Go make your call. No argument. He hands the phone to you as he's walking away.
She's
Lotus,
going to grab you by the sweater and pull you down.
If you think you're the only one who hates your fucking stand and got your life ruined by a fucking murder stand that destroyed everything around you, you're not the only one.
And
So don't
both of
play
you-
fucking special. Don't play fucking special with me now. Fuck off. I'm doing my call.
And she just walks off. Goes
and
do her thing.
brushes off his sweater. Goes right back to bandaging Lotus up without a word.
I was going to try to find him on. I think she'll like collapse against the wall for a moment, look at the phone, just kind of stare for a moment, no anger, just a somber, almost mournful look. Still, there's still anger in it, but it's very much just. And after a moment, she gives a sigh. She just leaps the phone over here, or graciously, but she leaps. She doesn't even on the floor at least, and she just leaps to the balcony and fucking goes find him.
I will also say, if you like press the off button on the phone to turn the screen off, before that you would see that there is a wallpaper, and it has a picture of Ken, kind of sitting on a stool. It's a professional level photo, and he's holding that same phone in his hand. He looks very, very lonely. It's a completely monotone photo of him sitting alone looking at his phone from the outside.
I hate that Ken has managed to mirror Chameleon's problems twice. Okay, end of the same fucking session. I don't hate it. It's fine, but I very much am here for this.
So
Steven's gonna leave it. I fucking
for
leave.
the last scene, Chameleon.
Yeah.
Uh, do you think you know a way to track down the informant, or are you just?
I imagine, considering they've been familiar for a while, and for better or for worse, I don't know how Richard feels about her. The informant is the only person she considers close to a friend,
Mm-hmm.
so she'd likely be aware. Yes,
Okay.
considering she's also like messing with him.
I will say
a bunch.
that she basically he doesn't like to admit it, but she's smart enough to catch up to his mannerisms of how he moves from place to place and the kind of
Yeah.
dumps he goes towards. So you have to travel all the way from Rich Mines, which is the island you're currently in, to the one on the south. You probably have to take a bus with your money, and
Yeah,
you,
that's fine.
you basically use maybe a little local map, something to find shitty little motels that are barely functioning because that's the kind of shit that he goes after, and eventually you find this place. And you know he is here because you figure out that he has an emotional attachment to his stupid fucking skull car
Yeah.
that is very
Yeah.
obviously his. For a guy that is running away from someone, he really has a big fucking literal red flag about his location. And
Yeah.
in this place, there's only one door that seems to fit his empty description. Pretend there are stairs somewhere. This is an old map.
Yeah, it's fine. No worries. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll knock the door.
Yeah, you climb up some stairs to get to this second floor level over here. As you walk to the door, and what do?
Just knocking. Probably a specific knock. I imagine they have, or he has for his informants or whatever.
Yeah, are you on the map? Can you see everything?
Oh, there's the door there. Yeah. Probably knock in a specific way. Maybe something he stopped using, but she keeps using it, so only her uses it, so he'll always know it's her.
Oh my fucking god! Seriously, how in the nine hells are you seriously fucking? You can definitely hear his fucking angry rumblings from inside. And when he opens the door, this you can't tell how a man moves from place to place, but his apartment looks always the same.
Nice decoration.
He looks at you like, Jesus Christ, are you actually fucking sad?
Shut the fuck up. Not been a good day.
And you
Fuck
decided to come to my place when I'm an asshole. This is a terrible fucking choice.
That's what I tell everyone.
Happened.
And I imagine Richard would probably be aware that she dodges things like that a lot. I imagine he does as well, so
Yeah.
he just sits down on the chair. I got shit for you.
Look, are you? Sorry, 1 second. Are you? Oh right. Oh god. I hate that.
Fucking say it.
Do you want to talk about this shit or not?
I don't know.
Yeah, you just think about that then. What do you got for me?
He pulls out the folder. Holds it up.
He grabs it, starts flipping through it. It's legit. Government.
Bullet from prison.
Some low-level shit, but it's useful nonetheless.
I also fought a fucking assassin from Memento Mori or some shit like that.
He looks at you. What?
I won.
He
She tries to smile, but it's a terrible smirk. It's not.
First of all, you
terrible
looked
forgiven.
fucked. Second of all, you're wearing stand cuffs. Third of all, you didn't win. That's Memento Mori. Someone bailed you out.
Yeah.
I would know. I owe
Still
them
got a
money.
good hit on him.
I would know. I owe them money.
Well, the one of them lives across my apartment now.
Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna pay them up eventually. I don't want shit with them.
Good. I did get a good hit on him, I think.
That's kind of neat. Honestly, don't like most of them. Bunch of smarmy bastards. Oh, the boss and the twerk.
Give me a Monday.
There are 4 of them in Memento Mori. There's the boss. There's the big silent one. That always wears a mask. There is Killer, the most deadly assassin in the entire planet, and there's the twerk. His stat is very strong. The only reason why he's even in there.
Glasses, mask,
Mm-hmm.
hat.
Is a
That's the man.
Yeah, he comes from a family of mercenaries, and then he ran off because he's a little bitch.
Mm.
Something like
I
that.
wonder what that reminds me of.
Look, kid. Running away is not always a bad decision, okay? Sometimes it's the only choice you have. And sometimes it's all you need. But what do I know of that, right? I'm just a crazy old man with fucked up people wanting me dead.
How old is he?
He says old man, but let me see. He's 42.
Wow. Okay. I was younger.
Dilf.
I mean, I was flirting with him, yeah. But yeah, no, it's just.
You see as he like starts typing away without looking at you. You feel like the fact that he's not looking at you is the way that he respects you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Chameleon's really looking at him either, you know. That comment, he knows what she means. And she's kinda sitting on the chair, legs up on it. Not L style, but she's more like hugging them. One hand, one her head placed in one of her knees. Wasn't the only one who fought that twerp. The one you said.
Hmm.
We're co-workers now.
You got a couple of friends that helped you?
I wouldn't call them that.
Oh, I think I get what happened.
God, short fuse.
Mm-hmm. Let me guess. The twerp, did probably badmouthed you. You badmouthed him back. You didn't back off. Then a fight broke out. But it's not him that's the problem because you don't give a fuck about his opinion. It's about your little partners, probably. Allies, whatever. You're stuck with them. You don't like people. You don't trust people. You wouldn't be with them. By choice, I bet.
I gave away the money of one of them to fucking buy myself off. I ripped off some shit. Proper damage.
Yeah, assuming you're on probation, you don't want to do that.
You know, I don't fucking care. I think. A bit bad. I shouldn't.
Do you want whiskey?
Yeah, it would be nice.
Okay, it's gonna be warm though. I'm not gonna put a fridge in here. That shit is fucking expensive.
It's fine.
You see he starts scavenging through some boxes, and he pulls out what seems to be a bottle of whiskey and two glasses, and is like just on his own hands kind of serves it and like hands you a small glass.
Yes.
And then he kind of
Freedom.
He just downs his one in one go.
Yeah. She just does her cheers very, very unexcitedly and downs it. Yep.
You really should stop coming here for this kind of stuff. I'm not a therapist, you know.
You're the only one I've got, a bit of for worse.
You really need to change that,
Can't.
bitch.
Nothing left for me.
Do you want to finish the session here?
I think that's a really good stopping point.
Yeah.
And
Very good
that,
question.
ladies and gentlemen, was the session
Yay!
of SIT, Stand Intervention Team.
You have no idea how much emotional damage you caused to Chameleon.
I love
Oh,
how
I think I
I
know.
love how you
And
open
I'm
her,
loving it.
I love how you open her heart only to destroy it. It was great.
Yeah, she is someone I very specifically wrote her as. She has zero self-reflection, and then you just fucking spit all of her problems in her face.
Yeah, no, honestly, I made Ken to be a very individual kind of problem. He's a dude who's like the outlier. He's middle class, well off dude who doesn't like his stand. He hates his stand.
She has a very different situation, but a very similar thing. But out of character, I imagine, honestly, Chameleon is probably Ken in the worst case scenario.
Yeah, Chameleon
is-
is what. Sorry.
No, it's go ahead. I also
No. You were talking. I'm sorry.
I was gonna say the same thing. Chameleon is very much probably what Ken would have turned into.
I'm really loving the dichotomy, and I don't know if we're still recording, but like
We are.
Ken, yeah,
We haven't said bye yet.
good. Chameleon is like Ken folded into himself in response to his trauma. Chameleon went on guard and started like lashing out.
Yep.
But
That's
both
very
of them at
fair.
their core are like very similar causes, drastically different outcomes. And I love that. And then you got
Yeah.
Lotus over there being like, "Can you guys shut up? I'm trying to get stuff done.
Yeah, then we
I
got
just want to
Lotus,
get a
who's just
panini
like,
pressed."
yeah, like Lotus just like, please, guys, stop being traumatic for a second. I asked you asked you guys how you got imprisoned. I didn't ask about your fucking trauma. I'm not.
I mean, she didn't say her trauma.
Stop trauma dumping in general,
It's
guys.
like, no, you don't have trauma. Well, fuck you. I want my panini press, and your trauma got in the way of my panini press, you bitch.
You know what
I
fixes
also
trauma?
very really-
Grilled cheese.
Grilled
So-
cheese.
No,
I
honestly,
also
we have the
say-
two. Go ahead.
I will say I generally don't play this characters that are as abrasive or like short fused or fighting as this, but I very much am aware that she cannot stay that way. And
Yeah.
I obviously, you know, if it's like a really bad like fucking boss, I also won't play.
Don't
It's a good
worry.
economy.
You guys will have a few months to have friendship bracelets for a while.
Yay. Nah,
Yeah,
why did I suck at that?
I just
They're
still
fashion
like how
statements.
we got the fashion statements. Yeah, I just like how we have like the mirror of each other. You know, Chameleon and Ken. Then we have the drug addict who can't stop being high, and then Lotus, the person's just like, yeah, I had to steal to survive, but I'm okay with that. Now I have an apartment and I'm happy.
This is like
I probably should give him more trauma for the funny, but I can't
Nah,
think of any.
hey, we still got lots of time. We got
Oh,
lots
I
of
know.
time.
I know.
Let's say hi for the recording because it's gonna become long if we don't. Bye bye,
Yeah,
you
bro.
gay.
Bye.
Bye bye, gay. You're gay. You're
I
gay.
just
Bye.
in your dream.